work shirt.
Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino and James here so far. Brian's getting his computer up and going, but he said that about he has to get the hamster running because it's that old of a computer.
Ooh.
We have a beer that we both picked up that we have to look at. This is the first. Well, this is only the second pumpkin beer I've seen in Saskatchewan at all. Last year I saw a Theater of Madness from Flying Monkeys. I haven't seen that here yet this year. But we have a Parallel 49 Lost Souls, which is a pumpkin porter at 6.5% alcohol by volume. And I was actually intrigued by this, and I'm like, James, you should get this because you like dark beers. Let's see what you think of this. So pumpkin beers, from what you really get one of two things, right? You get like just pumpkin spice, which will be, you know, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, some cloves, that type of stuff. Or you get like a sweet pumpkin, which comes off more like a pumpkin pie. And I love the sweet pumpkin beers myself. And I find that the sweet pumpkin beers do amazing in a can of dark beer. I don't know if this is going to be sweet or not, but hey, you ready to find out?
Yep, sure.
All right.
That smells yummy. Ooh. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go get a glass. I forgot it.
No worries. I'm just gonna stare at my beer in its glass. That is very nice. So while James is gone getting his glass, we'll show you this guy here. So you have a nice mocha head. Is there a snap crackle pop? Oh yeah, that's a nice snap crackle pop. Let's see if the snowball can pick it up.
Oh, sorry, I put it way in the back of the cupboard when I washed it and put it away last time. Okay.
Can you hear the snap crackle pop?
That's a dark beer. Oh. The head's almost got like a red color to it.
Yeah, it's a nice like mocha. Hey, honey. Thank you. Hey, can I have a hug? Bye. Thank you. Mwah.
That's a nice color. You can't even see through it.
No, it is as black as the black blood of the earth. Scent?
Scent is
from the
earthy.
glass. From the glass,
you can
I get
smell
like
the pumpkin.
From the glass, I get more of a cinnamon chocolate note, and from the can, I get that earthiness, that slight metallic because it's out of the can, but earthy, dark roasty, and out of the glass, I'm getting more of a nice sweet spiciness.
Yeah, I can smell the spice more out of the glass than I can the can. That's a for sure. But I smell an earthy when it was in the can and in the glass because this is made for sniffing out of. So,
okay, you ready, sir?
I'm almost getting a coffee hint.
Not what I was hoping for, but not bad. I mean, I saw this and I got really excited, and I was thinking, and you wouldn't know these beers, but I was thinking Pumpkin or St. Ambrose Great Pumpkin, or Elysium's Howl at the Moon, or Southern Tears Warlock. Like, I was thinking all these great. Good day, James. Good day, Brian. I was thinking all these great pumpkin pie beers, and that's what I was expecting in my head. It's not. It's more just a spiced porter.
Yeah, and I'm getting a sweet.
What was that mumble? Getting that sweet.
Oh, he's putting his headphones in. This has a sweet taste to the sides of the tongue, and it makes you salivate a lot in the back.
Yeah, it has a burnt earthiness on the back.
Mm-hmm. But
There's almost,
get a sweet effervescent feeling on the sides of your tongue.
it's almost like licorice to me, like red licorice.
Where I'm getting a coffee hint, a little tiny hint of coffee.
Like I said, it's a heavier body than you would normally get. Hi, Brian.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear
How's
us?
it? Finally, I have. I got some things.
What's that?
So you did.
Yeah, and when I was setting everything up, it wasn't working. So like, and when you came in here, also I'm like, I can't hear you guys. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, no,
dog, right?
I don't mind this beer. It's just not.
What is
No, it's not bad at all.
Which one is it?
This is Lost Souls from Parallel 49. It's a pumpkin porter.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of pumpkin stuff out here now.
Shut the fuck up. I want some pumpkin porters.
Oh, there wasn't a strike. I could make it appear.
I know. Well,
I know there's FedEx or UPS, really.
yeah, they're so much more expensive.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, yeah, there is, but who wants to pay that? Too bad we can't have Amazon go to each other's houses.
DHL.
Well, there's all those. There's that Dragon, whatever. There's a whole bunch of other small companies, but
DHL, Dragon
Oh.
Driver Hopelessly Lost.
Yes.
they charge.
But in
they
Ontario,
charge you-
DHL is big.
Well, it used to
Not
be
for-
here. Then Loomis bought them out, and then suddenly DHL kind of disappeared a bit.
every time DHL delivers, there's a huge charge. Oh, here's your convenience charge. Well, we crossed the border with you.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to say this smells better than it tastes for me, but I do like it.
Nice.
It's got a very, very nice smell. That earthy smell has got me hooked. The sweet smell that you were smelling before, when it's in the glass, is nice. But what's really got me going is the fact that it's making me salivate while I'm drinking it. I'm kind of like, that usually does not happen.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like I really like the artwork.
Yeah.
Parallel 49 does some good artwork. I don't know if you noticed any of their other beers there. Their artwork is usually great. Their beer is not always great, but their artwork is. It's the only pumpkin beer I've seen so far in Saskatchewan, so I had to buy it. Like I said, a little disappointed, but it's still good beer.
6.5%. That's not bad. I do like the artwork, though. It's comical. Right up my alley. That'd be a good tattoo, actually.
right up my alley.
No, the Lost Souls logo.
Oh,
Put that
that.
right over your butt crack. Right up my alley.
Lost Souls. No, Escaping Souls.
oh, escaping souls.
I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I'd probably buy it again, but it's just nothing special to me.
I would give this. I'd give it about a 7.5. It's
Okay.
not my favorite because the stuff that we had that was in-house at the two different places, it was a dark brew. Nice. This is an average one. It's not stand up and stand out, but it is nice. But where the other ones were like, you tasted the coffee, you tasted the caramel, you tasted the earthy, almost mushroomy of different ones. And I was like, wow, those are different flavors. This one is, you don't get to taste the caramel, but you get to taste a little bit of a hint of cinnamon in the back. Not much, but it smells totally different from glass to can. And I didn't taste it either way.
It wasn't a bad beer. It really wasn't. I'm glad you
Did
enjoyed
you
your
try
first
it out of the
pumpkin
can?
beer. I did
You
not.
try it? And for some reason, it tastes really flattish out of the can.
All I know is you had your first pumpkin beer.
Nice.
It's not a bad thing.
No, I'm impressed.
It's
that
black
you
as
enjoyed it.
black, though. There is no color showing through that at all. It's like black.
Oh,
No wonder they call it Lost Souls.
Good one.
Mm.
How was work today for you guys?
Long.
Yeah, Chad was there longer than I was.
I have some. I'll tell you stuff later, Chad.
You'll tell me stuff later? Okay. I get
Okay.
what you're
In
trying
other
to say.
words, James needs to plug his ears and hum. Got
No,
it.
no. He's saying once we're offline.
Yep.
Mm.
No. Yeah.
I think he wants a private conversation, Dad.
I got some.
No. It's just not a very public conversation.
No.
It's going to be something that would say, I'm going to guess it's going to be something that would give away where we both work. I got some Gobi Parada.
Potentially, but it's more things that maybe some people, a lot of rumors.
Well, it involves my work habits. I get it.
Is that a pancake?
No, it's a Parada, a Gobi Parada.
It's kind of like a naan bread.
So your Rough Riders, your Rough Riders are losing right now.
Of course they are. They
8
lost.
seconds to go.
They were destroying the whole league last year and then lost to the worst team in the league. So why not do it again?
Well, hey, did you see Hamilton got 40-3 today to Winnipeg?
No, I did not.
It's 24-9. It's 24-19 right now. 1:08 seconds to go. Edmonton's kicking a field goal. Put them up by 8 if they get it.
Well, regardless,
Yeah, up by 8, 47 seconds.
at least Saskatchewan did better than the Blue Bombers.
The Ticats? No. Well, no, Blue Bombers crushed Hamilton.
I thought you were saying Hamilton won by huge.
No. Sorry if I implied that. No. So what's the next one going to be?
I'm going to give a certain somebody a little bit before I.
Okay.
Because he might show up, so that's why I was looking at what else I have in the fridge.
Okay. So I should maybe do something random.
Something fruity.
I know what I'll do. Something that you guys don't have.
I have
Something
a
Chad's
penis.
had though. Well, he's had that too.
What is that?
The turncoat. Turncoat.
Is that only down there, or is that out here too?
Hello.
Did you buy that at the
No,
LCBO, or did you go back to the farmer's market?
No, LCBO. You know what's interesting? This is interesting on here, Chad.
What is interesting on here?
Something interesting on here, buddy. So I'm reading on here.
Okay.
I'll read it to you. I'm just pointing it out. So it says produced by Turncoat Brewing Company, St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. Brewed and canned by Turncoat Brewing Company in Niagara Falls, Ontario.
So they're brewing in Niagara Falls.
Yeah,
But weren't they in St. Catharines?
correct.
Who in Niagara Falls would have? You know what? I bet you they're brewing at Dino's establishment.
I was maybe thinking Blackburn, maybe, because they got a lot of.
Oh, true. Blackburn has a lot of space.
And they've gotten more tanks in the past few months, 6 months. They're expanding.
Okay, so those are like in Niagara Falls itself, to not say Niagara on the Lake or Virgil. in Niagara Falls itself, those would be the only two that would have at all big enough space to brew. But now that you're saying that, and the fact that they're at the LCBO, I bet you it is Blackburn.
It's interesting.
I haven't been in there in a while.
What was that, James?
It's interesting from somebody who grew up in the prairies to hear of, like, we have lots of districts here, but only small cities. So to hear that you've got like a brewery that's attached to Niagara Falls is like hearing, well, for example, Chad, a brewery that's attached to Lumsden. Lumsden isn't a city or anything; it's a town. So you're like, wow, but Niagara Falls is an actual city compared to.
And they
like,
have
Lumsden.
multiple breweries. They have Blackburn. They have Counterpart. They have well, apparently those guys. But Niagara Brewing Company. Technically, they have Taps, which used to be the Syndicate, but it's now Taps.
And Lumsden has Last Mountain Distillery.
They also have Iron Bridge Brewing, but they've just been sold. I don't know what anyone's doing with them.
Oh, well, I didn't know they had a second brewery. The only thing I knew is that they had Last Mountain, which they make a freaking good gin, man. And I think at one point they made a pumpkin gin, which was a little unique. But I was like,
I was legitimately looking and being curious about that brewery when it was up for sale, but they wanted way more than it was worth, especially for a brewery that was closing partially because they weren't getting sales.
Yeah.
Well, I know, I'm not sure how well they've turned around, but I do know even our local town store, which is kind of weird because we're only like a couple thousand people in this town. They had, you could come in and they would give you like 1/16 of an ounce. So it was just a taste test thing.
Yeah.
They'd only let you have one unless you were walking home. Which the town is only, 7 or 8 blocks either side of the highway, so it's okay.
This.
Doesn't have a
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
When is she going to join us in here?
Yeah, I see that you have one of the apple cider donuts, which are yum yum in the tum tum.
They are yum yum in the tum tum.
What? Are they homemade?
Yes.
Oh, I saw the recipe. I'm wondering how good those are.
If it's the same recipe, they're fucking amazing.
And you throw apple cider into the donut mix, and then you deep fry them, and then you put them in cinnamon sugar.
That would be them, yes.
Holy fuck.
That does
Those
sound
looked
good.
amazing with those donut molds that they put them into and just baked them in the oven.
Oh, Jay knows the way. He sent in the chat.
You want to make caramel apples?
No, we were. Oh, you're going to make caramel apples?
Oh,
caramel apple
she's
slices.
A diabetic's worst nightmare.
She's a diabetic herself.
Finish this beer.
I don't eat a lot of this stuff though.
Shit, I have to finish this beer.
I mean, as I say this as I'm eating a donut, but.
Yeah, but
good day, Jules.
I envy her that she's got that recipe and she's made those. I need to figure out that recipe.
How are you, Brian? What's going on, man? I like you. What are you watching in the background?
CFL.
The Frankenfurter.
What was that?
The Frankenfurter. Where's your bustier?
James, I love it when you speak French to me, baby.
French.
Who's Brian? Who's playing?
Edmonton, Saskatchewan. No time left. There's a touchdown score. This is to tie the game right now for 2 points.
Oh shit!
And no good. Edmonton pulls off the win.
So Saskatchewan can't aim again.
Fuck Edmonton. All their oil rich.
They almost did it.
Wow, that was a good donut.
Yeah, that looked a good donut. If you tell me that's homemade, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the podcast.
Yeah, Alicia, that was a homemade donut that you made, correct?
Yes.
I know.
Are you serious?
It was an apple cider
With the
donut.
what you call the nipple pan.
Yes, that she used the nipple pan.
Nice.
Where did she get it?
The nipple pan?
Yeah.
Dollarama.
Where did you get your nipple pan?
That one I got at Superstore.
Superstore.
Can you ask your wife why she doesn't open a restaurant?
$12.
She hasn't got any time, man.
Dude, her
She takes
cooking
care of Chad.
is next level. Next level.
And baking.
And baking. Well, cooking is the umbrella.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sorry.
What have you been up to, Jules?
I'm rather chuffed. So for dinner, what's Chad doing? Chad's mission in life is just to torture other people
He's showing us what else he has.
with his wife's cooking.
Yeah.
What is that?
Jules,
Chadwick?
I love you, but does that mean that your wife doesn't cook?
Yeah, no, correct. Yes. Yeah. So
This is a homemade gobi paratha.
a what?
A gobi paratha. It's basically
Yeah, I heard the words.
it's basically naan bread. That's, I guess, technically two pieces of naan bread with shredded cauliflower and spices inside.
Jesus. Can you? How do you spell that? It's a what?
Gobi
Yeah.
paratha. Paratha, I believe.
Oh, paratha. There's a H. Who knew?
Hmm.
A popular North Indian stuffed flatbread made with whole wheat flour and filled with a mixture of grated cauliflower, onions, and herbs. Not herbs. Herbs. Say it all with me, like North Americans. You don't have an Uncle Herbert. You have an Uncle Herbert. Lunch is to be served with yogurt. That'd be good. Pickles or chutney. Oh, God, I miss chutney. North Americans don't
You
understand
can't buy
chutney.
chutney?
Not in the States. You guys, North
Look
Americans.
up a brand name. Look up a brand name. Patak. Pitak. See if it's sold in the state. Pit.
Okay.
Pit as in Thomas. AK.
Yeah. AK. Patak chutney.
They sell everything: chutney, pickled achar, which is pickled mango, pickled ripe mango, pickled green mango. They sell everything. They're one of the sauces here in North America that you can buy like 58 varieties of it, and it's everything from Italian to Indian. It's called Pataks.
Okay. Have you got? Are you? Can we do a wit round to get you a computer, James, so you can Google shit?
I don't. Hold on a second. I'll look up to make sure to find out the name.
No. I want to. Oh God, James and technology. No, I want to give you an actual proper. James, are you there?
Yes.
I want to. So Google Beerenberg. Beer. ENBERG. So Beerenberg is a farm in South Australia. Beer, BEERENBERG, Beerenberg. So Beerenberg is a farm in South Australia, which is where I'm from. And they make the bee's knees, and that's a real chutney. This Patak is not chutney. It's sugary garbage.
Should I pull my homemade chutney out?
That sounds like fighting words, Chadrick.
What about my homemade tamarind sauce?
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to be on this podcast anymore.
Yeah.
Jules, you can't leave the podcast. We love you. We're doing this for your own good.
I love you too, mate. But I'm gonna import some Beerenberg chutney and sell it to you.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Does it though? Does it really?
Well, It's either that, Jules, or you start learning how to cook all this stuff on your own, so you don't have to rely on the wife. Oh,
Yeah, I
what's
hear
that?
that.
Oh, is that what we're
Moosehead.
doing?
What's
Ooh.
that? Oh,
I got myself a
I'll be right
Moosehead.
back.
Nice. Oh, underrated beer. I think it's a good lager. Good lager.
I agree.
I got one of those
Hey,
too.
hey, you have a Moosehead.
Nice, Brian. I like Brian.
Yours is a bigger Moosehead than mine. I have a little Moosehead.
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
Brian better than Chad, by the way, just if it matters.
You know, they're stopping bottles. They're not going to be using bottles anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going
Why
to all
is that?
cans. There's a thing going on right now where you can win a trip there to be there for the very last bottle to come off the line,
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
I
and you
like
get to
that.
keep that same last bottle.
How
Hey,
do
look,
you,
James has a Moosehead too.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that nice? I feel so included in the group. I'm just gonna go and sit in the corner.
Oh, don't feel bad, Jules. Don't. If
You
you
can
could
get
get
Moosehead in
access
the
to it,
US.
we'd encourage you to, man.
Thanks, brother. Love you, mate.
Oh,
You can get Moosehead in the U.S.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh. How
Good
does yours
question,
smell?
Andy.
mine
what's your
smells
smell
nice
really
and lagery.
Does it smell appealing? Because mine doesn't right now.
That is one hell of a head.
That's what she said.
Oh, mine smells really nice.
probably
It
is
smells all
one that
nice
you
and
would-
lagery.
It is probably one you'd more likely just want to drink right from the can.
Ooh.
Maybe you got one of the ones where they put a little bit of heavy water in there just to make it kind of taste like it was out of a green bottle. Cheers.
Maybe I'm getting past my lager stage in
What do
life.
you have there, sir?
Hey. Oh, I don't have any of those.
What is
I could
that?
have had one. Dad.
Dab, Chadwick.
Oh. I
It
just
is-
saw the red and the green, and I
It
thought
is.
maybe
It is the premier malt
I
forward
thought
lager.
maybe you had a Heineken.
No, God, get that
Oh,
terrible garbage. No,
Jeez.
this is the Dortmunder export. Yeah, you kiss ass.
Who?
I'm trying to make you feel like part of the group. Remember, you were just bitching about it. Here you go.
I love you, Chad.
Oh,
Oh, I better close the bag of those donuts before she kills me.
this is a lager that leaves a sweet flavor in my mouth. It always has. I've always liked Moosehead beer.
When you say sweet, you mean fuck you, Chad. Do you mean like a caramel sweetness or like a sugary sweetness?
Kind of like a sugary sweetness to me, but it's almost more along the lines of a honey to me
Oh.
on my taste buds. I don't know about everybody else, but it leaves a sweet aftertaste to me.
Chad, Brian, do you get the same?
They're
it
ignoring
tastes
me
better
because
than
I'm
what it
weird.
smelled like to me out of the can.
Brian's
Yeah.
contemplating. There
I'm
you
not
go.
good at describing stuff.
It's light, it's crisp, it has a sweetness to it. I don't know if I'd say honey, but I understand where he's coming from.
It's got an aftertaste of a sweetness. Maybe not honey, but it's kind of a sugary sweet to me, and it's just the way it lingers. And no, I did not say lingerie. I said linger.
Yeah, it's definitely
Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
I was actually about to sing that.
like a fart.
I got homemade biryani for work this week.
Biryani?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, that looks good. Can you tell your wife to open a restaurant? Your opportunity lost, sir.
Jules, unfortunately, one day it's probably going to end up that I'm on here with homemade ribs that I made.
Oh, mate, I will fucking fly up for them.
Maybe we'll make it so that we both have homemade ribs. I'll make mine that night too.
I'll swap you. I'll swap you enough for a meal both ways. That way you know what mine are like, and I'll know what yours are like. I don't throw any spicy stuff on because Paula can't handle it, but they're full of flavor.
Maybe I'll make some rhino balls one night.
Oh.
Are they
I hope
white?
they don't come with white sauce.
No, no. It's not like a cabbage roll in Saskatchewan.
What the fuck? That's just whack. I've never heard of that ever.
I didn't hear about it either, but apparently it exists. And then there's those pierogies with white sauce, like what our boss makes.
What?
Yeah, her pierogies that were at the potluck. They had a white sauce in them.
Yeah, that's
I didn't eat at the potluck, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, apparently it's an Amish recipe.
Really?
Hey
I
Chad,
don't know,
your
man.
shirt
The
is
Amish,
awesome.
The Amish, as far as
I
I
like
know,
my
can
shirt,
afford
too.
tomatoes.
Yeah,
That
your
looks
shirt's
so
freaking me
3D.
out, Chad.
What's
It's-
this?
Yeah.
I want to
Chad's
rest a
shirt.
pecan in your shirt.
It makes it look like a honeycomb in 3D.
Yeah.
It makes him look like a 3D beer holder.
Put the beer in that slot.
This was one of my Temu purchases like 3 years ago.
I like Moosehead. It's a sturdy, steady beer. Or lager. You don't need to worry about anything.
So what is a 2-4 of Moosehead retail for?
It was $15.99 for the 6-pack.
$16 for a 6-pack.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
And that was on sale.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's
What
probably
is going on?
22, 23 normal.
So how much would a 2-4 go for? 45?
Closer to 60.
60.
Closer to 60, because even Pilsner beer, nothing, no fancy anything, just called Pilsner, is like almost $50 for a 2-4.
Give me a second. I'm running to skip the dishes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
There's a few alcohol shops that sell on here, and you're actually not paying any extra until you ship it. So I'm going to see if any of them have Moosehead listed.
So here in Wisconsin, it shows you how much tax government is involved. I buy a 2-4 of hams, which is perfectly respectable lager, for $14.99, and if I want to splurge, I'll get a 2-4 of Miller Lite for $22.
But that explains why Americans are such alcoholics. They can afford it.
Yeah, Jesus made fish and wine or something, didn't he? Wasn't that his party trick?
Fish and bread, not wine.
Fish and bread. Didn't he make wine? I thought he made.
Well, at a wedding.
Yeah.
Only one wedding.
I thought there were jars of water, and he made them into wine or something.
He did. He did, but that was for one wedding.
Okay, right. All right.
Fish and bread was for like thousands of people.
Gotcha.
Wait, why am I telling you this?
Why is Crunchy Basket opening up when I click on Urban Cellars?
Because you're blind as fuck,
Crunchy Basket?
and you're actually on a porn site.
Yes, the Crunchy Basket porn site. Well, here, just so you know, a 24-pack of 355 milliliter Coors Banquet is $53 plus tax plus deposit.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Government, fuck off.
That's
Okay,
where
so-
I think if we had the money we could make our own micro beers, we should.
James, I was just going to say, why don't you purveyors of Brian? Can you? Yeah, well, Brian's MIA. Why don't you, fucking idiots, get a homebrew kit? Have you ever thought about that, Chad? Have you ever made your own?
I've made my own. I've made my own commercially and at my house.
So
I have no room
why
for
did
it.
you cease?
Two cases of 24 cans of Brewhouse Pilsner is $70 right now on special.
Oh,
35 each. That's all right for Canada.
And then you pay your deposit and your taxes.
Oh my god.
yep.
$58 for Coors Light.
Yeah, for a light beer, $60 is a joke. It is.
Corona, 12-pack of Corona is 42.
Do you not remember last weekend? Icky, ooh, no.
No, I'm not buying it. I'm just giving prices.
For 124 of Miller Lite, I can get 4 30-packs of Hams, which is a 4.8 lager.
Michelob Ultra 24-pack is $67.
That's insane.
Thank you, Canadian government.
Yeah, it all goes to the government. It's not going to Miller. It's not going to Michelob. Yeah, I can get 4 30-packs, so I can get 120 cans versus a 2-4 of Miller Lite. That is ridiculous.
$34 for a 4-pack of Guinness.
$34 for full Guinness.
What?
34.
Yep.
So that's $9 a can. $9. That's insanity.
So that was
That's
from
just highway
Sobeys Liquor.
robbery.
Sobeys Liquor is the most expensive liquor store that I've been to, though, in this province.
In all seriousness, why don't you guys brew your own with those sort of pricing?
I just don't have the time for it.
Yes,
I don't have the room for it. I live in a fucking house trailer.
What's a house trailer?
It's basically an Atco trailer, a construction trailer, double length, same width, with walls inside.
Okay.
So it's not much, but I definitely do not. I don't have a basement. I don't have an extra room anywhere. I'm done.
Oh, you don't have a basement?
No. House trailers basically sit on a lot. They have a skirt around the outside bottom of them, and they're weatherproof. That's all they are.
Okay. How long have you been there?
14 and a half years.
Okay. Do you plan to buy some land or like a house?
No. We pay a mortgage, and included in that mortgage is a land title fee. By the time we're done paying off the land, it'll be worth more than the fucking trailer.
Sure. Land increases in value, buildings depreciate.
Yep. Especially house trailers that are made in the 1986 area.
Fucking hell.
How much do you think a 6-pack of MGD costs?
A 6-pack of MGD would be $17.
27. 21?
Yeah, well, you know where I'm looking, right?
Is it Sobeys?
No. Here, I'll give you a hint and see if you can guess it because you're from here. You might get your hand cut off with a machete.
Are you fucking kidding me? The Empire? Or
No, Jolly Roger.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Jolly Roger?
There's a bar in Regina called the Jolly Roger. It's in probably one of the roughest neighborhoods ever.
Nice.
And they're charging that for a beer. The guy, as far as I remember, last time I went to the off sale, is behind a fucking cage.
Yeah, you can get a 6-pack of Broken Bridge Lager from Prince Albert Brewing from them for $13.
Yeah, and I bet you that's Buffalo Piss in a bottle.
Well, they also have a 12% alcohol Atlas beer for $6.
Holy, each or a pack?
Yeah,
a pack.
Six for a can, a 500 milliliter can.
What the fuck?
That's actually an amazing price, and it's 12. It's basically you just bought a bottle of wine for $6.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'll have to go and invest at 24.
You're excused, Chad.
12-pack of
Brian.
Bud for $37.
What happened to Brian? He disappeared, literally.
His computer died on him. He's gonna have to give the CPR to the hamster.
Uh-oh.
CPR to the hamster. That's funny.
Oh, they sell Black Bull and Colt 45, and they're just ringing in the high quality beers. Oh, they got Bow Valley Strong. They got Calgary.
Blah.
Black Ice. Lucky Lager. 15 cans of Lucky Lager, 36.45. Oh, Brian's back. Brian's back.
Do we really want him back though?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I've been back for a while.
Sorry, I wasn't looking because I was talking about
Oh,
the
we have
horrible
another
bar
one.
where you're going to get your hands cut off with a machete and their prices.
Patrick.
Chad, we got Patrick back.
I know. I said hello.
Patrick,
Oh, I thought you
Were you
wanted
saying
Brian.
you really want me back?
We were hoping you'd come back.
Yeah.
you're the
someone
most
say,
interesting
"Do we really
guy on here
want
by
him back?"
far, Patrick.
Patrick, it's better than the threesome.
What's going on?
I'm outside this time.
I was kind of wondering why your
Yeah.
background is black.
Yeah,
Dark
it's
one.
night. That's how it goes.
Good.
I
How
feel
you doing?
I just got here and everyone just went quiet.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, what are you
Don't
drinking
worry,
tonight,
Chad's been eating Indian food in the background.
Patrick?
I'm drinking a Silversmith beer next. I got a Schwarz Light.
Or
Oh.
like, it sounds like a bad imitation of Spaceballs. Where's your
I was
Schwartz?
thinking the exact same thing, James.
The Schwartz. The new one's coming out, right?
The Schwartz is strong in this one.
There's
So-
a Spaceballs
so
2 coming out.
Jules, this is special for you because this is under 4% alcohol.
Oh, so it's water, so it's not a beer.
It's 3.5%.
Yeah, that's not a beer. It's not a beer. Enjoy your.
And I heard, Brian, that you got a beer from Silversmith.
Yeah.
Oh, a Pils. I like the Pils.
However, that beer he got from Silversmith is not actually a Silversmith beer.
No.
That's a
Oh.
black oak beer.
Hey. I
James.
got one. I got one that looks like this.
James, you're
What?
breaking my heart.
So is it like every week you just like plan behind Jules' back? That's like
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes, you figured it out.
Jules, I have to say one thing in your defense. I
I have a defense. Okay.
am a beer virgin, so Chad is trying to teach me things.
No, good. We're easing you in. I like that.
I'm a hard alcohol guy, not a beer drinker.
You've got your little training wheels on. So this is training wheels for.
If you saw the size of me on training wheels, it'd be ridiculous.
You've got James has got his floaties on. We're putting him in the shallow end of the pool, and he's got his little pink arm floaties on.
Pig or pink?
Pink.
Oh,
Speaking of hard alcohol, so I do not have beer.
Yeah.
I have
What do you-
Jack Daniels single barrel barrel proof.
Jesus.
This particular one happens to be 134.6 proof.
Yo, I hate how you have to make me do math.
Oh,
134 is
67.3% alcohol.
oh.
67. Holy
I've had one single barrel from them, but it was the original one that came out years ago. I
They're
think it's like
honestly like
53%.
Jack Daniels number 7 is shit, but like this, the single barrel, their special releases are amazing.
This, Chad, is a very pretty beer.
so what did that little bottle cost you?
No, it's not terrible. Like $40
Jack Daniels cost.
for a 375.
I'm always curious what the.
Brian, your internet sucks ass, mate. Can you go and kick the carrier pigeon on the roof or the mouse pedaling?
You know what the best part is? He's in a major city in Ontario, and
Is he powered by Bell?
He's powered by mouse.
he actually might be powered by Bell.
This has a
I-
woody smell to it.
Somebody loves you.
What?
Gay. Very gay.
This
I
smells almost like it's got a burnt wood scent to it.
Why can't there we go. I was gonna say I don't know who designed this beer because it says on the back that it was made in Etobicoke, which means they made it in
Etobicoke.
they made the Black Oak Brewery. So I don't know if Matt had anything to do with it or if it was my buddy Nikolai who designed this.
Is this a cheers moment?
guy runs the Etobicoke brewery, and then Matt is the owner of the brewery.
What's the
And
name of the brewery, Chad?
So,
Silversmith in Etobicoke.
well, it's technically from Niagara on the Lake. That's where the brewery originated and where the headquarters is.
I
But
don't
they
know.
bought the Black Oak Brewing Company in Etobicoke.
My
The legs on
wife
this?
and I lived in Etobicoke. We still own our place in Etobicoke. So
The legs on this just stay. Oh,
Same.
and I can smell a burnt wood.
So their flagship beer, James, was a Schwarz beer, and it was the best black lager that Ontario ever produced. Like
This?
stylistically perfect. And then I've always told them, why don't you make a light variant? And they always argued with me that they didn't want to. And then
That's
all
the
of a
color
sudden,
held up to the light, guys.
this came out.
yeah, it looks good, James.
That isn't, and it's got such an amazing, deep, dark flavor. You can almost taste like a burnt chocolate to it.
Is that a good thing? A burnt chocolate?
If you like dark Mexican chocolate, absolutely, and I love that.
A little bit of coffee kind of thing going on.
Kind of a coffee, earthy, cocoa flavor mixed in, and all. You know when you drink root beer and you get that root beer finish right at the end? That's what this contains, is like a nice fizzy, soft root beer finish at
When
the
you
end.
say root beer, are you talking about root beer or are you talking about root beer soda pop, which is garbage?
Okay, the root beer
Well,
soda pop.
any
I've
root
never
beer.
had the sarsaparilla variety. I would love to try it, but I've never had it,
Okay,
so I
so
don't know.
I will see what I can do about getting my buddy John to send me some of his stuff from Nickelbrook.
All I know, Chad, is that that soft soda pop finish, that nice thin, fine fizz at the end. This has got that finish, which is amazing because of, like I said, I'm a beer virgin, so I'm sitting there kind of like this. I would drink this again. I would.
Brian,
give
are
this-
you on dial-up?
DSL.
That's gold. That's
Oh
gold.
my God! You just brought back so many memories. Wait, are you on the
Is somebody on the
message
phone?
board?
Get off the phone.
I used to
Oh,
have
the amount of
two
times
lines
I would
at
be
my
playing
house.
like original Diablo online and my mom
Hell
would pick
yeah.
up the phone.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck.
Dude,
Well,
I
I'm trying to
played the
get to
original
I
Diablo.
have several
Plus, I
networks
played the
here.
one for the Xbox or the PS2.
Brian, are you in the
Let's
Northwest
see if I
Territories, buddy?
disappear here.
Hey,
No,
Are you-
it's
are you
I have, like,
in
3
none of
networks
it?
in my house.
Are you in
And one of them
Newfoundland?
sucks, and I'm trying to get the other one.
No, if he was in
I-
Newfoundland, he'd be half an hour behind.
Boom.
You know what's
I'm gonna
crazy
try
is this
switching
is
networks
like
here.
that is like a 12 pack of that beer that you're drinking. Right there.
Just in the glass, I wouldn't doubt it.
watch the stage.
67% alcohol. I mean,
So,
Gets you there quick.
Patrick, what sort of talk to us about it? What are you getting?
it's
from it?
honestly
Hell,
like
no,
amazingly smooth for what it is.
really.
It's like
Okay, but what
dark
other flavors you
fruit,
get,
banana
Patrick?
bread, little cinnamon.
Banana bread and cinnamon. That's good.
Yeah,
actually.
it's fucking awesome. Like I said, like Jack Daniel's number 7 is trash. I hate it. Like I would never drink it. And all their like Tennessee Fire, all that stupid bullshit. Like their like mainstream stuff is awful. But the like limited barrel proof, actually the I have a couple bottles of the single barrel proof Rise. Those are amazing as well. They're all like 120 proof and up. Nothing. I don't think anything gets to 140 because that's like hazmat, and that's like they have Coy Hill and some other stuff. That's like super special release that gets above that. But like I said, this is 134.6 proof. So you think about like, you know, your typical whiskey is 90, 100 proof, maybe. But this drink's like that. It's like that good that like most people never ever imagine that hot.
Does the alcohol add? Does the additional alcohol, does that add or subtract to the drinking experience?
It does. Yeah. I mean, it's like the flavors are accelerated. The mouthfeel is better.
Okay.
But you like honestly, like you do not taste alcohol. I've tasted cheap booze that's like 80, 90 proof. You'll taste way more alcohol than this.
Sure. You get that.
I mean,
gasoline
if you
flavor.
ever watch the Try channel with the Irish people, if you listen to Kira or Dermot, the higher the ABV, the better.
Yeah, well, and like they've never had this, and I actually thought like, God damn it, I wish they could try the single barrel proof, because they taste all this super high proof shit that like blows their face off, but this is not that. And they try like the like again like the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, Blackberry, whatever they're like bullshit releases that are for like mixers basically, but this is like. And I have like a lot of good whiskey that's expensive, but like Jack Daniel's single barrel stuff is like as good as it gets to me.
Yes, but Patrick, in their defense, Irish people drink whiskey to taste the whiskey, and sometimes, unfortunately, it's like the Scottish people. We will drink whiskey to taste the whiskey and the alcohol and not care about the flavor because we're trying to drown our problems. But when you find a real good whiskey, once you find it, you stick with it.
On the apples.
Well, I am a little Irish, and my name is Patrick.
On the
There you go.
apples.
But
The answer's not changing.
I'm like 25% Irish, and I like I said, I do watch that stuff. But
He's got the red beard.
in the fridge setting right now. On the apples.
What the hell is that, Chad?
That was the caramel apples she was making, and I guess my daughter keeps asking where the caramel is, and that's why you keep hearing "on the apples" replied over and over and over and over again.
Harlow, they're all in the freaking apples.
So that bottle of Jack Daniels you have, is that easy to find where you are?
yeah,
Or is that
it
like a
is.
special order? Okay.
That's the thing is like you can get this stuff now.
Your
pretty
pants
easy.
came off.
And it's not crazy expensive. So
Right, underwear.
this is actually a 375 bottle. You can see it's
Yeah.
pretty small.
Yeah.
It's a little guy. So it's like half the size of a normal bottle. I think that's like $35-40,
That's not
and
too
the full size is maybe $70.
Yeah.
And the rye,
American,
same
though.
thing, $75.
American, though, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like add another third of that for Canadian.
No, but I mean, for what it is, it's a fucking killer deal, honestly. Like,
Mhm.
imagine, again, 134 proof, one of the best whiskeys you've ever had,
I love
and
you.
it's $70.
Clean up beside the bed.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good deal.
Who is this middle fraud?
No, for all your
And what does he mean?
your-
Is he I'm a slut?
He must watch you in another.
I was actually in another beer channel just before this.
So middle
Actually, I was
Fraud's
in
name is-
two before
His
this.
name is
Oh,
Paul, and he.
Oh,
he
so
gets-
you are a
he
beer.
does
You're a
things.
beer whore.
Do you know who Joe D is? Anyone?
No, I don't.
Joe D,
Yes.
share a beer?
Joe
Yeah.
D is in Joe Dirt.
No.
Oh,
Chad,
okay.
Joe
No.
D as in Joe Davenport.
Yes, I know Joe. Well,
Yeah.
I
So
haven't
he's
talked
like-
to him. I haven't talked to him in probably like 8 to 10 years, but I know. who
Okay,
he
so
is.
see, I think I knew you through him. So he used to live in New Mexico, and now he lives in Arizona, and I live like maybe 5-10 miles from him.
Hmm.
And so I was just on his Share a Beer show earlier, and I jumped in some fucking random. I don't remember who it was. After that, I jumped in some random beer show, and then now I'm here. So maybe that's why. I'm a YouTube
Hold on.
live
If they
slut.
recognize you from other beer shows, maybe they're beer sluts too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Paul's kind of a beer slut, right, Paul?
They're
Hey,
easy
next
when
week-
it comes to beer.
Next week's show, beer whores galore.
Yeah.
Next week I won't be live. I have a
Jules?
warehouse. I have a warehouse get together.
Oh, come on,
Jules?
do a live at the warehouse get together.
Jules,
Yeah.
I'm off for the next.
for the beer
2 or 3.
whores, you have to wear lipstick.
No, next weekend I'm not. Next weekend
I will lipstick without.
it's next 2
I
after
don't
that.
need any encouragement.
Okay, so 2 weeks from now then.
That's yes.
Like not this right. This coming week, but the week after.
Yeah, the week after I'm on my morning shifts.
Chad,
And
that
I'm
means
on
I'm gonna have to
vacation.
do, Chad, that means I'm going to have to do something with the wife. So you owe me one. Okay.
I do something with the wife too. Or never mind.
Yeah.
He makes Indian food with his wife.
I sent her a picture of like a 6 1/4 inch hole saw. I'm like, would that be big enough for a neck hole for you? And she told me no. I'm pretty sure it would.
Yeah,
Holy fuck!
nice.
The stocks weren't
Jules-
just for imprisonment.
If you could have any drink for the rest of your life, Jules, what would it be? One drink.
Sorry. Say that again, Patrick.
One drink for the rest of your life. Alcoholic.
Are you after a
Anything.
so
Mixed drink, whiskey, cider, beer, whatever.
It's beer, hands down. Beer is. It depends if we're talking like an umbrella, because
Like a style of beer.
yeah, I mean because there's. Oh,
I
actually,
do think I would go like IPA, hazy IPA for the rest of my life. If one thing.
I'm gonna change my answer. South Australian Shiraz, like a
Wow.
Barossa Valley.
Very
McLaren
specific.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a
Shiraz.
barefoot.
That is so. The way I would describe the difference between, say, like a Cab Sav and a Shiraz is, if you have a meal, restaurant, special occasion,
What
wife,
are you two
whatever,
idiots doing?
and you finish your meal and you have a choice, and the waiter says, would you like either a cheese board or would you like to see the dessert menu? So the dessert menu palette would go for the Cab Sav, but the cheese board palette would go for the Shiraz. Shirazes have all of
A
your
little more depth, a little more funk.
kind of like peppery, bit of chocolate, bit of coffee, but a bit of spice to them, which I think
Are you looking to get attacked? I wouldn't step on her tail. She'll kill you.
Oh, puppies. So I would go. Oh, geez, that's actually a really good question. I like that question. South Australian Shiraz, followed by Cooper's Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Actually, by Cooper's Sparkling Ale, which is a South Australian brewery. The best beer in the world. What about yourself? If you had one tipple, what would your one?
It'd probably actually be like IPAs, hazy IPA, some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
But I do respect that. And I actually love, like, one of my favorite style of beers that I can get out here are like New Zealand hopped pale ales and like lagers and stuff.
interesting.
Like I don't even know what the different ones are, but there's breweries out here that do a lot of New Zealand hopped beers. That, like, I've had some pale ales and some lagers and stuff that I just fucking loved.
What do you think of which I've found them? I went to an English pub in Toronto and they had English cask ale, which is very, very low in carbonation.
Was it say what?
But you have the whole like pump the little cask and
Yeah, and that actually to me could be up in the conversation. It's got that beautiful balance of the problem. So flavor and drinkability tend to be diametrically opposed. The more flavor, the less drinkability. That's why, like, your light lagers, your Millers, and your Miller
And that's
Lights.
kind of the whole English ale thing is like drink all goddamn day long, right?
But,
Like, wake up and start
English
drinking, drink
ale,
you go to sleep.
but it marries that drink. It's the one beer I found which marries flavor and drinkability.
Yeah.
They're so quaffable, but you get distinct, touch of caramel. You get a bit of body to it, whereas every other sort of every other beer seems to make a playoff or a sacrifice between drinkability and flavor.
Yeah.
The more drinkable, the less flavor, and and the more flavor, the less drinkable. Whereas English cask ales, I don't know what their little trick is. Maybe it's carbonation related. I don't see how that affects me, but they do.
No, I think it is like carbonation plus calories, so you can literally just drink it all fucking day long.
You can, and it doesn't get like that sort of.
No, you're not gonna get wasted either. You can just enjoy it, have a buzz the whole time.
Oh, puppy.
Oh, Bobby. Bobby.
That's actually what I liked when I went to Prague. It was wild because it was literally, maybe I said this last time, but I went there and it was like you would actually like get up, take the trolley to a little cafe, and they would say, "What do you want to drink?" And it was not like, "Do you want orange juice? Do you want milk?" It was like, "What kind of beer do you want to drink?" At like 9 a.m. And that was their whole thing. Is like 4%. Just have a buzz all day long, and just kind of take it easy.
So Patrick, I've got a present for you.
Chad,
Metalfra. Just say
that
where
I would
did you
drink
see
that
me?
again. I can clearly say this is an 8.5 to me. I would drink that all day long.
Good to
Just
hear.
the
I like the
smell
sort of
of it.
stained glass label. It's cool looking.
Just the smell of that is amazing.
So
It's originally-
Patrick,
it's
you were
the
talking
brewery's a church.
about Prague.
Praga Czech Bohemian Pills.
Chad, can you see that, mate?
What you got there?
It's called Praga. It's a premium pills from Prague. Clue is in the title.
Oh, nice.
Otis, I can't get to the fridge if you're trying to block me.
Just cracking this now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jules, I'm
yes,
sorry
mate.
to upset you, my friend.
You're on.
Oh, I will.
Want the weed?
Because
You want the weed?
you're not going to like my choice of my personal choice tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
it shouldn't be encouraged, James.
I encourage myself. I'm an alcoholic. I'm good.
Yeah, this one had nothing to do with me.
No, it doesn't
It's like-
have. I'm
Chad,
going to try it, though, because I like grapefruit.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I
God.
love grapefruit as well. Sour as opposed to sweet.
Oh, I'll look at you any way I want to look at you, especially when you have no clothes on.
I still have some melted chocolate left over.
We're going to use it tonight?
No, I'm gonna put on your cheese.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Since I was last on here, Jules, I think I drove
What kind of
a
recipe for turtle cheese?
Mercedes AMG Black Series
Carla was watching the videos and she was
GT, AMG GT Black Series,
Uh-huh.
flat plain crank,
She doesn't want to make the donut.
flat plain crank V8 twin turbo, 720 horsepower. Fun stuff.
700. I remember. I'm a cult follower of Top Gear and the Grand Tour and whatnot. And Jeremy's one of his favorite cars. He didn't have a huge collection considering what he did, but he had an AMG Black. I think it was 5.5 liter. I think, and he said it was.
whoa.
Oh, it
Good.
just
Who was that?
permeates the room with the smell of grapefruit. Like, not even kidding. When you open a beer, like when you open a Corona, you get that skunky smell. The whole room smells like, literally,
It's like that, but
smells
good.
like grapefruit. I love the smell of this, and it's got some nice leg to it along with head. So I'm intrigued.
Oh, there we go. So he had a Patrick. He had a CLK 63, so 6.3 liter AMG Black.
Oh yeah, it was a cool.
Which it's 6.3 in a car that size. It's just Unbelievable.
Even better, they
I
did a
think one of the-
CLK DTM, which was like that plus, like the back seats are stripped out. It's just carbon and like a strut bar, and
All right, so
the CLK DTM.
So Patrick, I've got a it's quiz time for the car guy. So naturally aspirated V8 that at 6,800 RPM produced how many horsepowers?
Hey, where's the rest of the camera?
I have no idea. It's too
Where's
vague.
the camera?
600.
No, the rest of it.
Close.
Oh,
It was 507.
And the bowl was in the sink for even
507.
to scrub.
Linked to the rear wheels via a 7-speed automatic gearbox. It hit 62 miles an hour in 4.3
Wow, we got a
seconds.
farmer in house.
So
200 mile an hour.
Goofy story. So I went and met a guy to do a photo shoot with a CLK DTM.
You're being called
It was-
out, Patrick.
I saw. I don't know what that meant. I read it, but I don't know what it means.
He's saying his John Deere tractor gives him more horsepower.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
talk about the gearing versus whatever.
He is from Saskatchewan,
Could
you
you
know.
imagine
So
how fast that thing would move?
So
Hey, it's
I,
a Brock
uh,
Lesnar tractor.
that's Saskatchewan
went-
horsepower.
I did a photo shoot where I drove to meet a guy, and I had my car was a 1967 AMC Rambler, and I ran out of gas, and then the guy gave me a ride to the gas station, and the CLK DTM.
What is that?
It's a pretty little can.
Citra wants to
Oh, I
be
love
your
Citra.
friend.
One of the best pop Citra.
Oh,
Multinational.
1967 Rambler is a cool fucking car.
That was my daily driver for a couple of years.
That's cool as shit, Patrick.
In
I love
Arizona
it.
with no air conditioning, it was brutal.
Fucking hell.
But
It's
But I
cool
ran
as
out of
shit.
gas, and I got a
Couple years
CLK
was
TM,
the-
and we went to go get a gas can to refill my car, and that was like a $400,000 or $500,000 car, and like no one ever knew, and it was just a bizarre situation
That's
to go
cool,
get a
man.
ride in the CLK TM to get gas for my Rambler.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That's my dumb life.
This has a little bit of the
That's cool,
sulfuric
man.
flavor to it,
Awesome life.
but it's actually sweet. Grapefruit sweet, but it's got the tart tang, so you might enjoy it, Jules. But it's got a bright citrus flavor to it. That I'd give it about a 6.3, 6.4. It's not
Patrick,
not
the
bad.
343 V8 and the old Rambler.
I
Rambler
didn't
Road.
have that. I had the straight six, the
Okay.
My shirt is
232,
very thinning. Ooh, I better keep it on all the time.
which was like the same motor as like a Jeep 50, like the Jeep Cherokee.
You look like a
Yeah,
gold.
Same motor.
What a great car.
It was actually, I loved it.
Like that is Americana to an Australian.
And
that
actually, I blew the head gasket on it, and like
Nice.
I actually ended up sending it. My dad bought it from me, kind of, and now it's in Wisconsin. He repaired it, and now it's one of his cars.
Madison, Wisconsin. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Are you? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
My
I
daily
love
driver
Wisconsin.
was a side-by-side or a Skidoo for 6 years.
I would actually fucking love to move to Wisconsin, like versus
Dude,
Arizona.
It's cheap as shit compared to Arizona. It really is.
My parents are all southern Wisconsin, like Madison, Monroe. I don't know if you know Monroe, Wisconsin.
Okay. My wife, she's Canadian, from Toronto. We moved here because she works for Miller Coors, but she plays. She's a big hockey girl, and she plays regularly in Madison.
Didn't you just go
So
upstairs?
during the season, she'll
Like,
drive
just
up
go upstairs.
once every 3 weeks, maybe.
I'm going to visit my parents like 2 weeks. Going to Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, is it on a weekend or?
It's like 5 days. That's it. Quick trip in and out.
All right, man. We'll after that, send me a. I'll give you my phone number. Send me a text and we'll,
Actually, I'm gonna try to do more. Like I'm gonna reach out to people to try to get back to traveling for photo shoot stuff soon.
I love it. Holding you, mate. Mate, honestly, Utes are Australia's gift to the world. And
Yeah.
they're fucking great. Great.
My
mates.
dad in Wisconsin has a El Camino, which is a Ute.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the only really American Ute that I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utes are funny things. They're it's not a truck. It's a car with a flatbed.
There's
Which
a version
honestly,
of the
most people
Subaru
could like.
Brat for North
That's better for
America.
them than a fucking truck.
It is. It is because it's. I mean, if you're a tradie, you don't need to haul something. You're not looking at pulling a trailer with some machinery on it. You just want to chuck some shit in the back.
Yeah.
You've got a toolbox or you've got some piping because you're a plumber or whatever. You
Put
don't
your
need.
red rocket away, you giant motherfucker.
I didn't. Can somebody translate that to English for me? Because I didn't get a word of that.
My dog's getting hard.
That's how's that for a segue?
No, I don't pet you when your red rocket's out, man. You put that thing away.
Oh, red rocket. Okay, I get you. Holden Commodore. There you go. Holden you. Wow, brings back the memories.
Oh boy! And Jules.
Yeah, buddy.
An El Camino is the North American version of a Subaru Brat.
It predates the Brat.
I know,
there you
but
go.
El
it's the
Camino
North
was like
American version.
1960s.
It is the North American version because here in Saskatchewan, sorry.
No, the
small town,
Brat is the Japanese version of the El Camino. And like
I
honestly,
agree.
fuck
Ranchero.
America.
Subaru, when we in Saskatchewan, in the middle part of Canada, the shorty, like small town area, when we first encountered the Subarus, they were considered an Australian company, and they
Subaru.
still had the Brat with the bucket seats in the back with the handle hold on to fucking life handlebars on them. Oh, Patrick just disappeared.
I think my battery died.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
We can hear you still.
Brian, can you just keep it down so other people can get a word in, mate?
Sorry, I talk more
I'm
than
trying my
Brian.
best.
Stop bitching at Brian.
That's the whole
It's called
point.
sarcasm, Jimmy. You fucking.
I don't understand sarcasm.
You
I'm sorry,
dude.
Jules.
You do. You Finnish bastard. Sorry. I
This
thought
is
that was
actually
sorry.
good. I'm surprised.
You enjoying it?
I wasn't certain how Moosehead
Oh,
fruity beer would be, but
I miss Australia. I miss you.
Would you buy it again?
if they could do something about the sulfury flavor to it, but the rest of it is good, I would buy this again. I'd say it's about a 6.2, 6.3.
Why would you want reverse facing seats? Wouldn't you not be able to see where you're driving?
No, those are the ones in the back and the
Chad.
actual.
Chad, we're not going to talk to you whilst you got your red rocket out.
Mine isn't a rocket, okay? And it's
Changing it to Red
my
Rocket.
light
Chad.
doesn't close on the left, so it's away for right now.
It's a rocket party.
Chad, I'm not going to
She
pet
got
you.
so
What did you say,
excited
your
though when
red
I put
rocket
the
sitting in your lap?
cargo hooks into the walls.
Wait, was that the Americans what they were singing about? Oh, say, can you see by the rocket's red glare?
Oh, save us something. I had a question and I've forgotten it, so that's great for me.
That's because you're thinking about the red rocket.
If I'm in the truck bed outside the cab, I really can't see where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Chad's Red Rocket. like that would be a great name for a children's book, Chad's Red Rocket.
That'd be a terrible name for a beer. Red Rocket.
I think it's a good name. Chad should write a children's book called Chad's Red Rocket.
Yeah.
No, he shouldn't.
No, under Canada's laws, he'd be nailed as a pedophile.
No, that's the drink special at White's
Oh.
Tavern. Red Rocket.
They've actually stopped making fucking utes in Australia. What the fuck? The Holden Ute manufacturing ceased in 2017. What the fuck?
Aren't the Utes the one that they actually used to take the old tires
All right,
off of other vehicles
James,
and
James,
screw them to the outside of the tires to prevent the thorns from going through?
James, I've got a question for you. What is Ute an abbreviation for?
Hey, welcome back, Patrick.
Something or other all-terrain vehicle.
No,
Utility.
it's not
Utilitarian?
correct. It is a utility vehicle.
Yeah. But I always thought that those are the ones that you saw in the Outback from like however long ago that are rusting out, but they still use them. But they always took extra tires that were flat from other vehicles and screwed, like they literally cut the rubber off the old tires, the tread part,
I can't
and
believe
screwed them to the other tires to prevent them from going when they go over those thorn bushes, because they're strong enough when they're hard and dry to actually go through tires.
Well, actually, Patrick, here's a question for you, which I have tried to find out, but so I can't recall, but it's actually very interesting. So Jeep is actually also it's either an acronym or a metaphor, not a metaphor.
What's that about? Who's putting the video up?
This was my daily driver. Continue.
That's cool. So do you know what Jeep stands for, Patrick?
I do not.
It's something to do militarily related.
Yeah, I mean there was the original Jeep that was like the like World War II. I can't think of what they're called. But
so Jeep is a what's the sound thing when it sounds familiar. So Jeep actually means is the not acoustic, but fuck, I can't think of the word. But Jeep comes from GP, which is general purpose, and so general purpose was abbreviated to Jeep to GP, which phonetically is the word I'm looking for. Which phonetically, the letters GP, if you say them, it sounds like Jeep.
Yeah.
So that's where Jeep comes from. Isn't that cool? I really like that. JEEP is the phonetic for GP, which is the abbreviation for general purpose. I like that. I think that's pretty cool.
72-hour odor protection with only 9 ingredients.
I need that. If I get 2-hour odor protection, I'd fucking.
That 72 hours.
I have problems.
Yeah,
He's got 72-hour odor protection.
Chad's Red Rocket needs 72-hour odor protection. I can tell you that.
Probably, to be honest.
I've had more to drink than you do, Jules, and you're the one slurring your words.
Well,
see that bad boy?
It's because the Stag.
Buffalo Trace.
Oh, Buffalo Trace. That's that's Joe Rogan's.
I'm going to be honest with you, Patrick. I'm a hard alcohol guy, so sitting here watching you smell the flavors of the alcohol is like, I can only imagine what you're sniffing.
Stag is like a pretty special, kind of limited sort of deal. I got lucky that I went into a bottle shop and I got this at a reasonable price. This particular bottle is
how much?
127.8 proof.
No,
so,
like cost. How much did it cost?
I think I paid $80.
That's all right.
Jeez.
Yeah. What's the size? How many mils?
That's 2 hours of wages for me, if not more.
$7.50. That's all right.
Whatever a normal whiskey bottle is, I don't know.
Brian, can you let Patrick get a word in, please, mate? He's just trying to tell us something. Brian's always.
I know that
but
if
you're into whiskey and you're into Buffalo Trace, you know Stag. It's kind of a big deal. This is the single bottle I've ever got.
Isn't Buffalo Trace the actual whiskey or the distillery is older than the United States? It was set up before the United States.
I don't think Buffalo Trace is, but it's an older one. I mean, the normal they have a lot of kind of standard stuff. I mean, they actually have a bourbon called Buffalo Trace, and they do Eagle Rare is another one that's a big one for
There you go,
them.
James. You want to pull us an ATV
All right,
off the screen?
so Patrick, Buffalo Trace Distillery goes back 250 years to 1775.
Okay, well there you go.
Um,
1
by
year
Han-
before.
by Hancock Lee and his brother Willis Lee. And then I just know that because that was what Joe Rogan used to say is Buffalo Trace is older than the United States.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
There you go. So, yeah,
Holy
by
crap,
This is
have
one
they got
there.
a freaking... Sorry, guys. Have they got an actual pallet jack going in into that plane?
Yeah. But did you not see us taking the ATV off?
Yeah, it was just really small and fast. You got to remember, I'm on a phone, not on a computer, because I can't get my computer to do this. Holy shit. And
Then
you
we have
guys
a
had
ramp?
like 8 minutes to unload that plane.
What
Yep.
happened in the middle, Fra? In the chat.
Paul's old. He goes to bed early.
Well, I want to know. He said he saw me. I want to know where.
I'm guessing on Joe D's page.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 7 minutes to unload a plane that big, and including an ATV?
Yeah, and then I drive the ATV back to the store.
And you're legally
So-
blind. That's not a good idea.
So albino rhino. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I see your little ceramic guy, so I didn't know. Next week, I actually don't know that I will be there, but join Jody, share a beer, 4 o'clock. Well, so like 4 hours before now, whatever time zone you're in.
That'd be 5 o'clock here.
Look it up. Jump in. I may be there, I may not.
Have you, Patrick? Have you been to the Buffalo Trace, the distillery?
I have not. I haven't actually been to any of those Kentucky. I'm relatively new to bourbon.
Right.
I actually
It looks
used to
like a
live
beautiful-
in
It's
northern
a beautiful
Tennessee.
place.
What's that?
It looks like a beautiful, like a great. They do tours.
Oh no, for sure.
It's a huge site, like a huge.
Yeah.
Site. It's
They're
almost
one of
like-
the Buffalo
Oh,
Trace
it's
is one
not.
of the biggest distilleries in the world. For
yeah,
sure.
it's like a town. There are multiple buildings.
If you don't see what that giant box is, James, that's a fire sprinkler because that was during one of the forest fires.
Yeah, I mean, I actually I keep on hoping that my photo shoots will take me out there to like Kentucky, so I can do all that bullshit and haven't paid for. But yeah, I mean, it's like I don't foresee me going out there unless I do that, you know. But
Yeah, no, it's actually
What's
it's a
the furthest
serious
you've
thing
traveled
with the
for a
tours.
photo shoot?
yeah, I actually looked up trying to make some kind of excuse to go out there and just go to a couple.
I don't think he
different-
heard you there, Brian.
Oh, it's okay. I was asking,
What'd you say?
what's
I'm
the
sorry.
furthest you've traveled for a photo shoot?
I'm sorry, you're super muffled for me. What was that?
Yeah,
What's
you
the
are,
furthest
Brian.
you've traveled for a photo shoot?
Yeah, thank you.
What? I'm sorry. You said would I travel for a photo shoot?
What's the furthest you've traveled?
Well, I've been all across the U.S., but I've been to Italy, Germany. I guess that's the furthest. Italy or Germany.
Nice.
And I both times it's actually I feel very, very lucky because I went to Germany, went to some of the most amazing car spots in the world, and got all my expenses paid, plus made thousands of dollars on top of that to be there. You know, Italy, the same thing. I went to the Mille Miglia, which is it's a car kind of rally race thing that's like the Super Bowl, but times 100 for Italy. And so I went to, and that was another thing where I spent 10 days in Italy, 100%
Nice.
paid, went to luxury hotels, the finest food in the world kind of thing, and was paid thousands of dollars on top of that. So kind of hard to beat. And unfortunately, that client that sent me to Germany and Italy, I don't work for him anymore. He shut down his business. So
Did you go on the Autobahn?
I did. I had a shitty rental car that could do like 90 miles per hour top. So
Oh, jeez.
drum
What the
brake.
fuck are you doing? You go to the Autobahn and you get
Yeah,
a shit rental.
it was a Renault that had like literally drum brakes.
How,
It was-
how,
it was
how, are
bad.
how are you not renting like a Ferrari or something?
Yeah, well, like I mean, to be fair, in the Mercedes AMG Black Series that I just like did a photo shoot with, I did 125 miles per hour in Arizona. So, you know, I don't need to go to just do it here.
Yeah. Is there I don't know if it's still going on, but is there still the Cannonball Run, which is going on? Does that happen?
There is, yeah, and there's a gumball rally, kind of same thing.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like semi-legal. Like, I think that they kind of like it's on the edge. Like they drive like animals, and they kind of
Yep.
have like a little bit of a agreement with different people, and they kind of get away with it.
Right. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, there are people that still do like the original gumball rally that's like LA to New York as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah.
In like, I think they do it in like 2.5 days or something like that. Like,
Nice.
30 hours or something like that,
Nice.
which is like 100 plus miles per hour nonstop kind of thing.
Yeah. Average, which means that, there are times you're going to be doing 60, which means the other times you need to do 160.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch the VinWiki channel on YouTube?
VinWiki?
Yeah.
I know that guy, yeah, but I do not. The odd thing is like, so I consume zero automotive media, magazines, YouTube channel, nothing. And it's kind of because like that's my daily life, that's my work. So like,
Yeah. Oh, I
I'm not
understand that.
The question is, what is your passion outside of that?
That's a good question.
Jack Daniels.
No, it is. It's odd because like it's one of those things where my passion became my work. So then it's hard to enjoy it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like-
it starts to feel like a job.
Yeah. So I used to go to car shows all the time. Would go to like Cars and Coffee or events, like the first Saturday of every month. There was like a big get together of cars, and like it just feels like work. So like I kind of stopped doing that completely. And like I said, I consume zero car media. And so that's just kind of why I like this beer whiskey bullshit, is because that is not my job at all. So that's why I hop
what's
on
your
here, because
passion
it's, like,
outside of it,
different.
just besides this? Just
What's
besides
that?
this, what do you enjoy?
Whiskey and beer. He told you.
Whiskey, beer, and good barbecue.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, yeah, I mean, it's mostly that. I
Nice.
used to draw and paint and do bullshit like that. Not so much
That's cool.
anymore.
Are you?
I draw, I paint, I cook, I do wood burning, wood sculpting, metallurgy if I can.
Yeah,
So Patrick, are you married or?
I am. Married,
Right.
2 kids.
Nice, buddy. How long have you been married?
Let me think. I just had my 12th anniversary, marriage anniversary.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Good
How,
for you.
How old are your kids?
11 and 9, almost
Lovely,
10.
mate. Good, mate.
Nice.
Lovely.
Boy, girl. So that's it. We're good.
Yep. You're ticking both. You're ticking both boxes.
Yes, yeah, I have way too much. I have 5.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's odd because like I get on this kind of stuff because like my life is weird. My job is bizarre. I like go do photo shoots. I do my bullshit. I like edit till 4 a.m. sometimes. I don't have a 9-to-5 job at all. Haven't for like 10 years. I have
But
very little
what
friends in person.
Your unusual is everybody else's very unusual, but it's your mundane.
Yeah, and I it's weird because like you get jaded, right? So like
Yep.
I grew up in Alaska. Rural Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska.
Fairbanks.
I was
holy
in
shit.
cars, but there was fucking nothing there, I mean, in
Fairbanks
terms
is-
of cool cars, there was nothing. So then I moved to Scottsdale, Arizona, which is like one of the capitals of cool cars, and got into that bullshit. And it's kind of like pinch myself kind of stuff at different times, because like I've driven cars that like I drove in arcade games when I was 15, and now I've driven them in real life. So it's a bizarre kind of life, and you get like when my job is to drive cool cars and take pictures of them and that kind of bullshit, it becomes normal in a way it's kind of a bummer. That sounds stupid, but it's like I don't know. It's a strange life, because I feel like a lot of people would say like that's their dream job. Drive what I do would be their dream job. But at the same time, it's like there's a lot of bullshit, and I'm self-employed, and like it's hit and miss, and sometimes it's like I'm worried about rent and all that kind of shit, and people can't. I don't know. It's strange.
I get you,
But
because
on the other hand,
the artist
Albino
in
has
me
a Heineken,
understands.
so there you go.
The artist in me understands you completely, because if I quit my job tomorrow, went to painting and drawing and doing what I love,
Brian, what did you have?
I
for
may
me?
not be able to survive what I'm trying to do.
Heineken time.
Heineken time.
Oh, I don't got none of that.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I'm sorry.
Why would you spend money on?
You know what, Jules? I get pleasure in screwing with you.
It's just. I mean, Heineken is. It's just wrong on so many levels. You don't understand the levels of
Kind of a
I've heard
scummy rascal.
Heineken Silver's better.
of trauma, which this.
Did you just say the non-alcoholic Heineken is better?
No, the silver is better.
Isn't that the same thing?
I haven't tried it yet.
It smells better than Corona, so I'll give it that.
Yeah, well, and anything smells better than Corona.
We should get a Sol.
Yeah, my
Compare
ex-wife
Sol to
smelled better
Corona.
than
You ever do that one, Chad?
A Sol? I don't have one of those.
Ha! That's funny.
You met my ex-wife. That's long gone.
Boom.
That's what cost the sell of the soul.
Yeah.
This is going to
Or
come up
she's
in
probably
court next
watching this
time.
right
You know
now.
that, right? Yeah, this is coming up in court.
Yep.
He said I took his soul.
No, I said it, not
Yeah.
you.
So, okay, I'm going to put something in the private chat. So I'm going to turn the camera around because I'm going to tell you guys a story quick that I got a giggle out of. So talk amongst yourselves while I do this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go and have a cigarette because you're all boring as fuck.
God damn you.
Right.
Why?
Jules?
Because you don't have any red rockets to look at, Jules.
He's gonna go suck on a red rocket.
There you go.
So James, like
Yeah.
it's a
I
weird
like
thing
Brian
where
better than
like
anybody.
my whole thing is like I don't ever talk to car guys that often.
Yeah.
But if I did, like I can like brag beyond any kind of car guy ever. Because like the amount of bullshit that I've driven, the amount of stuff I've seen is like wild. So it's
That's
weird
awesome.
because I have no friends in real life. So that's why I'm here. No offense.
None taken. See, where I come from, because I draw, I paint, I sculpt, I bought myself a 3D printer because I got artist block and found some other people's stuff interesting. I love metallurgy. I love cutting and polishing stones because
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think God is one of the best fucking artists out there for what the shit you can find in a rock.
Yeah.
All sorts of different stuff in this world I find amazing, even down to the micro stuff that you can see through or through an electron microscope or through a telescope. I'm sitting there like, I am in a world that most people don't observe, and because I'm autistic, I do. And I sit there and I go, you have no idea what you're fucking missing, and you're standing right next to it. So
Yeah.
The other thing is that I have a passion not only for artwork, but I have a passion for cooking. I have a
Yeah.
passion for, and I've done sculpting in my lifetime with clay. I've done a little bit of metal work and stuff like that. I'm sitting here kind of like, my wife looks at me and goes, says, "You have so many irons in the fire." The problem is my brain doesn't shut up, and those irons are something that I want to create with. And I
Yeah.
sit there and go, I could not imagine my life being artwork and getting to hate it. That would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
So I
and
don't
then,
know. I can sympathize with you, but I can't really get my head around it because I'm sitting there kind of like, fuck no.
it is weird because, like I said, it's like, and I don't want to bitch. Like, my job is amazing. Like, I literally drive cool cars, kind of have my own schedule, whatever, make good money. But it is kind of a bummer that like what used to be a passion is now like pay the bills.
Yeah, and one of my I have people that I adopt as my kids because they're young enough. One of them is one of my adopted kids. She is and has owned now two tattoo parlors. She is an amazing artist, but she's now retiring from anything but tattooing, but to make the bills. That's it.
Yeah.
She's owned two tattoo parlors, started and gone to the point where she's like making tons of money, but not enjoying herself. So she stepped back. She's going to actually a small home ownership and a tattoo business just to keep herself going. She could make tons of money doing it, but she's not happy with doing that all the
Yeah.
time. But what a phenomenal artist she is. And I'm sitting there like, girl, you could tattoo on me anytime. I would absolutely love the choice. And she is my tattoo artist. Though I've done my own tattoos, she's like, she looks at me and goes, says, "I can't understand your detail work when you do everything by dots." She goes, "But seeing it is amazing, especially if you can get down to a 2x2 picture with full detail." She goes, "I can't do that." She goes, "But I can do your whole arm." I'm kind of like, I get it, but I can't do what she does. Yet the idea of doing that for a living and possibly losing it as a passion, that is so hard for me to take because I
Yeah.
could jump into artwork and do it every day. But if it had to pay the bills and that's all I was relying on, I could not imagine the stress that would be involved with that.
Brian, you're quiet. If you could do anything for the rest of
Yeah.
your life for a living, what would
I
it
am
be?
very quiet.
So, like, starting tomorrow,
Oh.
your job is your passion. What is it?
Customer service?
You know what I actually like doing? No. Oh, not as much as I do now. I enjoy cutting grass and vacuuming pools.
Yeah,
Yard maintenance.
I respect
Like they're
that.
just, yeah.
I
I
can
would-
see the
if-
satisfying
I
work
would
in
probably
that.
become a pool boy.
Yeah.
I would become a pool boy. That'd be my ideal thing.
For the rich and
I-
famous women.
I grew up with a pool. So I'm used to that. So I don't have one anymore. So whenever I'm at someone's house to go swim, oh hey, let me vacuum your pool before we go in the, and I'm just like, just leave me be. I'll clean your pool, I'll clean your water,
So you're like order,
Something easy,
stepping lined up.
kind of.
What about
Yeah.
you, Chad?
Well, as much as I love my woodwork and all that, I wouldn't want it to be what was paying the bills because, again, I wouldn't want to deal with people who are paying big money for woodwork. As much as I love beer and I've taught people how to make beer and everything like that, I wouldn't want to own my own brewery. I think if I was looking for something that was going to be my one of my passions that was going to be a job, probably breeding dogs.
Huh.
Well, I grew up with dog breeders, right? Dobermans, Boxers, Rottweilers. That's what I grew up around. Now I have a Great Pyrenees who's the queen bitch of the entire house, and then the Saint Bernard. But like, I like dogs more than I like most people.
That's informative to me.
Fair enough.
I understand why now you like me.
Because you're a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
Now, like I said, like my other passions as James, Brian, most people that know me know, beer is a big passion. I've worked at a lot of breweries. I've ran my own beer festival. I've judged for breweries. I've judged for beer awards. I've worked at the Niagara Brewing College, but it's not something the headache of working in that industry isn't something I'd want.
Yeah.
The
it
organization
is.
would be enough to drive you nuts.
Yeah, like every festival I ran, it was me. I did everything. I didn't have a team. I ran the entire festival from start to bottom, and it fucking sucked. And then the woodworking, I love woodworking. Like it's a passion of mine, but the amount of money you have to charge for good woodworking to replace your tools, to take in count your time, to
Your
like
consumables.
yeah. I don't think it would be something I'd like. I watch like John Malecki on YouTube. I watch Blacktail Stu. Like I like those guys because they're doing the same type of things I used to do years and years ago. Like I have all the pictures and videos of me making giant elaborate fucking tables and stuff. And I loved doing it, but I wouldn't want to do it as a career because one, I have to deal with people, and I don't fucking like dealing with people. It's not me just being me. And two, the amount of money it actually costs for the consumables. Like one of my favorite tables I ever built was a stupid table I built with my son and my youngest son. And basically I melted I had a wire spool. And I filled every crack of the wired spool with melted crayons, and then I epoxied over it, and that was their play table in their room.
That's awesome, though. Because that's a memory built there. Where if you're doing it for somebody else, it's not exactly a memory, it's more of a contract.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like I built my in-laws, they had this log bench that they kept at their fire pit and all that. And I'm the one that built it, I'm the one that finished it. I did all that for them, and it was awesome. But to do it for somebody else, they're like 10-foot by 8-foot fucking white oak dining table. I'm the one that built that. Like that was the stuff I loved doing. But to do it as a pay the bills, I don't think I would want to.
And see, that's where it's like with me when I do burnings, when I do the wood burnings that I do. It's like if I enjoy it, I put myself into it. But if it's a contractual thing, I'm sitting there like, how am I going to make something I want to make that's going to reach that level as something I do personally that reaches that level? It's hard.
Hey, your wood burning is still upstairs with all the other art that's right as soon as you walk in my house.
And I appreciate that. And you do not know what that means to me coming from somebody like you. But like I said, when I do my smaller pieces, it's me going into them. If I'm doing something contractually, I'm not sure if I'm reaching that level. So it kind of feels wrong. It'd almost be like me doing a tattoo half-assed. It's kind of like, not really my thing. If I'm going to put myself into it, I'm going to put myself into it. And it's going to cost way fucking more than what it actually comes out as.
Chad,
And,
look.
Uh-oh, what has he got? He went to the store again.
Erdinger.
What do you got there?
Blow 'em up.
1 second. I gotta find you here, Jules.
Yeah, I can't see that. That's like microscopic on my screen.
Yeah, I'm blind, remember. 1 second, Jules. I'm soloing you. There we go. What do we got? Lager. Erdinger.
Ooh, what is that?
I've never had their
Fresh
lager.
from the store.
Is it nice and cold from the cooler?
It's nice and cool. It's 5.1% AVB.
Yeah.
The
Which,
Now, I don't know if you
which
noticed,
gas
Patrick,
station?
but his smoke took over 10 minutes because he went to the beer store.
You went to the gas station.
So, Chad, here's something which you can
I respect it.
enlighten the group with. Is eyes are bad.
It's the alcohol.
Did you just say eyes are bad, motherfucker?
No, he says my eyes are bad.
It's a blind guy.
So the it's got the original wort is 11.8p. What is that?
Okay.
Does that mean anything?
Yeah, Play-Doh.
It means Play-Doh. Shut up, Chad.
They're basically giving you its
therefore,
rating after, like, before fermentation, and then usually they'll give you the rating after fermentation as well.
OG.
Original gravity and then
Stop
final
playing with your
gravity.
nipples. If you're gonna do that properly, make sure you're wearing a bodice.
I respect it. I'm into it.
You expect what? The nipple that we can't see?
All right.
Well-
So this is a question to the group, and everybody's going to give their answer. What is the ideal in Fahrenheit temperature that this brewski?
42.
40. Wait, we got 42. Chad, what's your guess?
Here's my thing, right? I don't give a shit what they say. In all honesty,
That's not the question.
No, but to answer the question you've asked, what is the ideal temperature? For me, the ideal temperature is whatever you like your beer to be at.
Yeah, great. Like, yeah, and
Honestly,
peace
go
of the
fuck
world.
yourself.
I would say 45.
Lower, Brian. Come on. It's in
Blow it
the
out
Like,
your
this is the
ass.
thing, right? So it's going to tell you, even though it is a German
I
beer,
like
which you
cold
wouldn't
beer.
expect it to tell you that at, it's going to tell you basically a refrigerated Fahrenheit. I personally drink my beers normally warm. I drink them basement temperature, cellar temperature. That's what I like my beers at.
James, I
Some
love
people love them. Some people love them almost at 0. Some people love them at 0. It depends on what you're drinking, but I really don't give a shit. Drink it at what you're going to drink it at. But I'm going to say, and we're talking Fahrenheit, which is worse because I have to do math in my fucking head
Yes,
now.
Fahrenheit is bullshit. As an American,
Let's say
I agree,
36.
Patrick.
36.
Chad, I think it's 38. Is the
I said 42.
yeah, but
Yeah, you went over, motherfucker. Don't you know how the Price is Right works?
no. But apart from that, you were 4 away.
Oh,
Chad
wait.
was 2
Are
away.
you talking American prices
do
right or
math?
Canadian?
Yeah, I couldn't remember the exact. I couldn't remember the exact formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius, but I knew
Okay.
exactly
Okay.
the
All right.
ballpark of where they would
Double
normally
that
put it.
30.
Shut up. So here's next question: is 38, and that was directed always at Brian. Brian, I love you. I give you so much shit. I love you, mate.
I know.
Dude,
So-
where's your bodice?
So 38 Fahrenheit is, and I
Yeah.
want it. I want a decimal placing, and whoever gets closest wins. Is what in Celsius? So Brian, 38 Fahrenheit,
4.2.
4.2. That's
4.2.
not bad. That's not bad. Patrick,
2.8.
not bad. James,
5.
oh,
Point one.
you're an idiot.
Right here?
4.8.
Chad, you're an idiot. It's 3.3.
Oh,
Chad,
I
What are
was
they
a
saying?
little-
Not only that, it's 3.3 recurring.
So,
You mean it's 3.3.3.3 or 3.33333?
See, I
as a
know-
dumbass American, 2.8 is not so bad.
Dude,
That's
that's
pretty
actually pretty
good.
good. That's actually pretty good.
No,
Just
see,
good.
I was going off of what most beers tell you their percentage should be, like their temperature range should be, which is usually 4 to 5.
Just sit in your
So
wrong.
3.33
Yeah,
is a little lower, even for, and Europeans usually drink their beer warmer than Americans.
I know. Okay,
Is
I
that
know a guy.
a bad thing, or
I
is that
know a
actually
guy
a
who
thing?
was born and raised in Austria till the time he was 5. They don't drink their beer cold, and some of their beer is
Yes, they do.
17%
Yes, they do.
alcohol.
No, they drink it cold. It's not England.
From an Austrian?
Yeah, I've been to Vienna and Salzburg, and they drink their beer cold.
Okay, but he goes there to see his grandfather every year.
Okay, and the key part of the story was he left there when he was 5.
His parents
And
never
Yeah,
let him
things
in.
may have changed. I mean, my family came to Canada before I was born, but they were all young, but they all were raised drinking their beer warm because that's what would happen in Ireland. If you were to go to Ireland today, I'm sure they're drinking their beer cold, but
Well,
they're not
of
going to
course,
drink
how
it
many
cold.
where is it?
refrigerated
Where is
sheep
it that?
did you ever
Where is
see?
it that albinos come from? Where do I buy?
So
Ireland and
you want
Scotland.
to know the story? So we were crossing. We were accidentally crossing the border one time, And there was the cantankerous cook, the man-child, and the reverend were in the car with me. So for those of you that don't know the cast of the show, the cantankerous cook is like a 6'7", 390-pound gothic guy with a giant fucking bull ring in his nose. The man-child is a Master Chief Warrant Officer in the Canadian military. And the reverend is this skinny little motherfucker with a fucking split tongue and ears stretched to here, right? And we're crossing the border accidentally. We got in the wrong lane, and we're crossing the border, and the man-child's like, motherfucker, we're in shit. We go, what? He goes, my kit's in the trunk. So his gas mask and shit is in the trunk. Like, oh, this is awesome. So we're going up to the border. He goes, everybody shut up. We get up to the border, and they're like, where are you going? He goes, we hit a wrong turn. We're really sorry. We're from Niagara Falls. I was in the wrong lane. I couldn't get over. I ended up getting forced into this lane. And then the fucking reverend in the back seat, we're going to the albino farm. We're taking him home. Because he's a fucking idiot. And we're all covered in tattoos, even the military guys. So we get pulled over. They go through his trunk. They find his kit. They're like, why is this in your trunk? He goes, well, I'm a member of the Canadian military. They go, rank, military number, all that. He goes, well, you're a foreign nation. I don't give that to you. In the end, the four of us are naked with a person sticking their hands up our anuses.
Nice.
Fuck you, Reverend.
Nice.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nice. And
Are
you loved
you
every
sure the
and you loved
Reverend
every second
wasn't
of it.
happy with being
The Reverend may have been happy with it. The rest of us weren't.
And you loved every second of it, Chad.
Oh man, he loves telling the story too. That story and the story of when we made him eat a urinal puck. We made him eat a urinal puck.
Yeah. Was it a clean puck or a dirty puck?
You never heard this story?
Didn't you tell the story last week?
This was at Farkas's bar. So
Okay.
Farkas and the cantankerous cook owned the bar together, and it was a Christmas party, and we had the party, and we're sitting there at the bar, and it's me, the cantankerous cook, the man-child, Guantanamo Bay, and the Reverend left in the bar, and the Reverend's like, I want you to, the way this started was the cantankerous cook asked him to eat a urinal puck because we were all that drunk. And the Reverend started saying, if you break that, and before he could even say if you can break that bottle over your head, Paul's like, boom! He's like, go eat the fucking urinal puck, bitch. He goes into the men's washroom, looks in the urinal, and says, that's too small. I want a full. It wasn't that it was pissed on. It was that it was too small. He wanted a fresh one. So they gave him a fresh one, and he ate about 2.5, probably almost 3/4 of one. And then he went home, and apparently he puked up yellow foam in a bus shelter so much that it filled the bus shelter's floor. He went to the hospital the next day, and they're like, you're lucky you were so drunk because like one bite of this could have killed you.
Wow.
That's a story to brag about.
He brags about it, man. When we did
That's a story to brag about.
We did lots of question and answers, and he brings this story up all the time. And he's like, these idiots made me eat a urinal puck. I was like, no, you did that on your own accord. I was over in the other side of the bar drinking my steam whistle going, toot, toot. And you were eating a fucking urinal puck, motherfucker. Like, I had nothing to do with this shit. Don't put this on me.
Okay, my worst experience was probably rye whiskey. Sorry, Patrick. I drank some rye whiskey, and we were restoring a 1968 Valiant. Now, I drank enough of this shit that I laid down in the back seat of the car that was being restored, which was mouse-ridden. I really didn't care. I was drunk. I fell asleep. The high school / neighborhood bully came over, figured, oh, let's pick on the drunk guy. He stood me up, grabbed me by the collar, shook me about, and then punched me in the guts. Guess what I did? I threw up in his fucking Reeboks. Then I got punched in the mouth and passed back out. Oh, what light was
Albino
that?
Rhino. Have you ever heard of the rapper Brother Ali?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's solid.
Yes, and he looks like my twin brother. I know.
A little bit, yeah. Good shit. Brian, how you doing, brother?
Yo.
I feel
Yeah,
like you're
I'm
just
here.
cruising.
I'm good.
Yep, Brian, can you just Just bring it. You're at a 9. We need you at a 6.
No,
My internet.
I
Keeps
feel like he's
popping
just
out.
like hanging out.
I am.
Brian
Weigh
is a
in.
very quiet person.
What do you think about all this? I mean, all this. I mean, like, look at me. What do you think about
Hi.
me?
Oh no, it's great.
Give
You're
me
here.
give me a review of me.
Of you. Oh, you're very interesting. You're awesome to talk to or listen to. In my case, because I talk so much that I talk over everybody.
Shut up, Brian.
And it's hard to get a word in otherwise.
It is. It's hard for us.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I got the Australian guy who lives in
I should
Wisconsin.
try and find a picture of Brian as Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. I could probably pull it up on my phone.
Macho Man,
Let
honestly.
me see. I'll pull up my phone here.
As in Randy
we
Savage.
dress up as
Oh yeah,
Halloween characters.
we used to dress up.
Yep.
We would do me, him, and a few other guys would make themes for Halloween at our point of business.
Well, nobody wants to see me in a unitard, so I'm lucky.
I want to see you in a
see here.
unitard, James.
Yeah,
You don't want to
honestly,
see me in a
everyone
unitard
wants
because
me.
I'd wear it like a thong.
Let's hope I get Halloween off, or maybe I'll come in as a wrestler.
That's
Macho
awesome.
Man, he's like fucking legit. He's a solid.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah. Let's see
That's
here.
Oh
awesome.
yeah, brother.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Macho Man. Yeah.
And the
That's a great
Godfather, and
photo.
then me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chad in the middle.
Oh, Chad, he's
That
a
was
good
awesome.
dude. That fucking Chad, he's a good fella. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
I got in trouble one year because my singlet was too tight. Apparently, it
Well,
showed
that could have
things
been
off.
that year almost. That was
You were
awesome.
showing off your little rhino.
And this is the back of
It's
my
Red
shirt.
Rocket.
From,
It says Red Rocket.
I went one year as
Red
Rowdy Roddy
Rocket.
Piper.
Oh,
that was
the last thing
2012, Chad.
That was 2000. Oh, don't make me feel even older.
Oh yeah.
2012.
Oh, 2012. That's a good year to cry,
13
brother.
years ago.
I do fuck a mother. You're correct.
You know who I will say, in terms of the greatest Canadians of all time,
John
I
Candy.
think my number one greatest
John
Canadian
Yeah.
of all time, Norm Macdonald.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Number one. Norm
He's
Macdonald.
the funniest man to ever live.
Done. Easy.
He is like, honestly, like no one has ever been funnier than him.
Dude, and not only that, but he kept his whole sickness quiet. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
He-
Even
he-
his family, which
He
is
was a
kind of
closeted
sad.
Gay man.
Chad, that was meant to be quiet between you and me. You were just meant to say that. God damn it, Chad.
You know who the most handsome guest we've
Who?
ever had on?
Who is it?
Jules.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Really? And he said that without any
Hesitation.
encouragement. Not hesitation, you idiot. Okay.
There's $10 encouragement involved.
But look at my camera.
$10.
quality.
He sold out cheap.
I'm trying so hard with my camera quality.
Hey, at least I have internet, Brian. Okay. That's all we got.
So anyway, Norm Macdonald, the fucking goat.
So Patrick, what I want you to do is Google Norm Macdonald, the 12-minute joke. It's
No, I will say whatever you tell me to Google, I have seen.
okay.
I am like a mega fan.
It's about the news and how the news is now goes on for half the hour.
Yeah.
And how they'll there's a missing woman who's always found in a very shallow grave. Have you seen that joke?
I have.
Yeah.
And I had tickets to see him in Oxnard, California for one of his last shows. And like I bought the tickets and then I like some bullshit came up and I couldn't go to it. And then like a week later he died.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
So
out.
whoa.
sad.
Okay, so Patrick, I've got 2 more Norm jokes for you. So a moth
Oh,
goes
yeah.
into a podiatrist's office.
Saw the light on. Just a
Because the light was
one
on.
of the best jokes ever.
Dude, and so the reason I'm hoping you don't know this because it'll put this joke into another light completely. So everybody else, so Norm goes on the Conan O'Brien show, and so what Conan has 2 or 3 guests, right? And so Norm's got some material for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then they go to an ad break. They bring on another guest, and they go to another guest. So Conan, the ad break comes up, and Conan turns to Norm. He says, "Norm, the other guest hasn't shown up. I need you on here for the next 5-6 minutes. I've got nobody else. I've got nothing. You've got to say." And Norm goes, "I've got nothing. Like I don't have anything." So Conan says to him, he goes, "Mate, just whatever you can do, doesn't have to be funny. I just need you to sit here." And
say meat.
And so Norm, shut up, Shane. So
McDonald, it
so
supersedes
Norm-
whatever you're doing.
So
offense.
Norm has this joke. So everybody else, Google Norm and the moth joke.
It is amazing.
So the actual joke is meant to be. It's meant to be something like this.
He's supposed to shit his pants.
A moth walks into a moth walks into a podiatrist's office, and the podiatrist, the foot doctor, says, "Moth, so what seems to be the problem?" And the moth goes, "Oh, I'm feeling very down. I want to commit suicide. I'm very depressed." And the podiatrist goes, "Wow, Moth, you sound very disturbed. You should go to a psychiatrist. Why did you come to a podiatrist?" And the moth goes, "Because the light was on."
No, don't stop.
So it's this 10-second joke. So Norm has
expecting
nothing.
me to agree to that, were you?
So what
Expecting
Norm
you to
does?
agree to that.
He's wasted an incredible amount of time.
Yeah, he literally just extrapolates this joke for like 7 minutes. So and he makes the joke out of this is like kind of the crux of the joke is Moth walks into a podiatrist office. The podiatrist says, "What's wrong?" And the moth goes, so Doc, I look at my kid, my son, my blood, my image.
I'll stop being.
And
I'll stop being me.
the failures within him that I see.
That's what you asked. I'm walking away.
And Doc goes, "Well, okay," and he goes, and Doc, my daughter, the love of my life, we lost her in the cold, harsh winter of last year, and she was everything to me. She was the faith I had in humanity. And the Doc goes, "Oh, okay." And he goes, and Doc, and he just keeps going, and Doc, and he just does it for like 7 minutes. And it's the funniest thing because the joke is actually on the audience because the punchline is so bad that he's actually taking the piss
He
out
doesn't
of
give
the
a
audience.
fuck.
Yeah, and
That's the whole thing is like wasting people's time.
so Patrick, one of the greatest comments I ever
What's the
read
feed
on
on
a
now?
YouTube video was on a Norm Macdonald video, and it said Norm makes jokes for himself,
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you enjoy them too, then that's okay.
Yeah.
And I just thought
Guys, eating something,
that
Jules.
summed him up perfectly.
No, for sure. And like I said, it
Stick
actually
your tongue in it, Chad.
bummed me
Chad,
out
you
like,
something,
like crazy
Jules.
that I actually bought like tickets to see one of his last shows. It was in Oxnard, and like I think like it was like 2 or 3 months later he died, and I
Yeah,
had
but you
tickets,
still have that ticket.
and I couldn't make it out. I couldn't like because of my schedule, I couldn't go out there, even though I had tickets. And then like Yeah, he was
Okay, I've got another Norm Macdonald joke for you, Patrick. So, do you know the riddle joke?
probably you, but I don't know what you're saying.
All right. So Norm's uncle is from Quebec, Canada, and so he's a French, and Norm was in New York, and wanted to go, and his uncle wanted to come visit him, so his uncle flew into JFK and walked out of the airport, and he got into a cab, and the cab driver says to him, when they're driving to New York City, so what are you doing here? I'm here to see my little my nephew is a very big comedian in New York. I go see comedy show. Oh, good. Do you like riddles? And his uncle Jean-Luc says, I love the riddle. I'm a big fan of the riddle. What riddle have you got for me? So the cab driver tells him this riddle, and I can never remember the fucking thing. But it's something like, my father's brother is my uncle's son. So who am I? And Jean-Luc thinks about this for 5 minutes. He goes, my father's a brother from my uncle's son. I do not know. And the cab driver says to him, well, the answer is me. I am. And if you think about the riddle, it's like it's a play on words. You're talking about yourself. And Jean-Luc is so impressed by the riddle. He says, turn the cab round. I've got to tell Marie Claire, his wife. Marie Claire, the riddle. So the cab driver turns the cab around, goes back to New York, and Jean-Luc flies back to Quebec City. And he walks in the house. And he goes, Marie Claire, I have the riddle. Marie Claire comes in, you have the riddle, Jean-Luc, you're back. And what is the riddle? And so Jean-Luc tells Marie Claire the riddle. My father's son is my uncle's brother, so who am I? And Marie Claire thinks, she goes, I do not know. What is the answer? And Jean-Luc goes, some fucking cab driver back in New York. Fucking dumb. Because the answer is me. If you the real list. Anyway, you got to see Norm do it. Apparently.
No, actually, that's like the most perfect encapsulation of Norm. Is like you have to see Norm do it.
You have to see him do it. Do it.
His delivery is everything. Like no one can do what he does.
So
it'd be the fucking dumbest jokes. Do you ever see his like the roast of what's his name from like Full House?
What John Stamos?
No, the other one.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. So yeah, he did the roast for Bob Saget for Comedy Central.
Yes.
And like there's the whole thing where it's like they like just were like pressuring him. Bob Saget is friends with Norman. It's like, I want you to do it, and he was like, I don't like roasts. They're so like negative and all that kind of stuff. So Norm did like literally joke book jokes. Yeah. It's the most amazing fucking thing. It's like
I've actually got one better at the Bob Saget roast. There was a guy who died recently, and he did this joke, which is one of the greatest jokes I think of all time. And so there was in the early 90s, there was a rumor. Some kid on the internet said that Bob Saget, because Bob Saget was like Family House and Mr. Nice Guy and Mr. America and blah blah blah, that he killed. That he raped and murdered a young girl. So this guy at Bob Saget's roast, he got up and he goes, and again, this is all the delivery. I'll fuck this up, but it's one of the greatest jokes. He goes, we're all here to honor Bob Saget tonight, and there are vicious rumors out here that Bob Saget raped and murdered a 6-year-old girl. And I want to tell you all that the rumor is that Bob Saget raped and murdered a 6-year-old girl. And he kept saying it over and over and over again because the joke was it didn't happen, but he was trying, and he was saying it didn't happen, but he was saying that it did. Shut up, everybody. You've got to see this. But the best Norm Macdonald joke is actually not told by Norm Macdonald. So Norm Macdonald did, the Professor of Logic joke, Patrick.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, where he knocks on the neighbor's door and he says, "What do you do for a living?" And the neighbor says, "Oh, I'm a professor of logic." And Norm goes, "What does that mean?" And the professor goes, "Oh, okay, well, it's a bit hard for me. It's a synthesis of logistical. I'll give you an example." So the professor says to Norm, do you have a doghouse?" And Norm goes, well, yes, I do. And the professor goes, well, logically, I can infer from that you probably have a dog. Is that correct, Norm? Have you got a dog? And Norm goes, well, yes, I do have a dog. Well, then logically, I can probably infer from that you have children, because children like to play with dogs. Do you have children? Well, yes, I do have children. Well, then logically, I can infer from that you're probably a married man if you have children. Do you have a wife, Norm? Well, yes, I do. I do have a wife. Well, then logically, I can infer from that you're a heterosexual man. And Norm goes, well, yes, I am. And the professor says to him, "Well, see, just from asking if you owned a doghouse, I've inferred through the power of logic that you're a heterosexual man." And so the following day, Norm's standing down at the bus stop, and he's waiting for a bus, and he sees another one of his neighbors, and he says, "Oh, hey neighbor, how you doing? Have you met a new neighbor, the professor?" And the neighbor goes, "I haven't. He's a professor. What is he a professor? Oh, he's a professor of logic." And I goes, "Oh, what does that mean?" And Norm goes, "Oh, well, it's a syllogistic sort of. It's better. It's easier if I give you an example." And the neighbor goes, "Oh, all right." So Norm says to the neighbor, "So do you own a doghouse?" And the neighbor goes, "No." And Norm says, "So you must be a faggot." Which is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Because he doesn't own a doghouse, he must be gay. Anyway, I can't tell jokes apparently. But I've got to give you this. I'm going to put a link. Okay, so Patrick, you know the comedian Gilbert.
Gilbert Gottfried?
Yes. So Gilbert Gottfried did this.
Iago? I'm talking off of molting.
Did the
child.
he did the Bob Saget rape and killed.
Gilbert Gottfried did the voice of Iago from the Aladdin movies.
Aladdin, yes.
My favorite Gilbert Gottfried was on Penn and Teller's Fool Us.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
I actually need to say goodbye, sadly.
Yeah, it's
Are you
because
coming
you've been
back,
drinking whiskey all night, man.
Yeah.
Are you coming back though, Patrick? That's the important question.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
So
2
again,
weeks from
Patrick,
now,
I won't
Dad's
be
busy next
live
week.
next weekend, but the weekend after, possibly.
Not next weekend, but the weekend after.
Yeah.
So
2 weeks
Jody
to recover.
Sharebeer, Albino.
I'll try and remember for the weekend after.
Yeah, I actually think next week it's going to be like limited, so they're not going to be there anyway. But there's so like there's this whole so there's the Jody Sharebeer. He's been around. They have 811 episodes. That was tonight. Was 811 episodes. I mean, goddamn, right?
Yeah,
that's a lot of episodes. But they just seem like malt liquor. There's a malt liquor bullshit, and the malt liquor guys are like pieces of shit. but for some reason it's like a crossover thing. And
I've been on a malt liquor review the once and watched it, and it's like they're freaking alcohol snobs for some
no,
reason.
they're pieces of shit. They're fucking scumbags. I fucking hate them. But anyway, so
Bet you he
so
won't be
if
back
you're
here
able to
next
join
weekend.
the Joe D Share Beer, next week is going to be kind of like the normal
I don't
guys are
even
not going to
remember
be
if-
there.
I don't even remember if we parted ways in good. But like I said, it's been so long that it doesn't matter. Neither of us.
Joe D is honestly like the coolest fucking guy. He would.
Well,
not
yeah, I
give a
used
shit.
to like he came in a little after me. I came in with like the I'm a So Fats and
Oh, yeah.
And Hoogly and a few other like there wasn't many beer people when I started.
And what was the
And he came
dude?
in a little after, and
There
he
was a guy
always
who
cool
died
guy.
sadly.
There was a few. There was
Not Chad. What was his name?
Greg. There
Who
was
there was
Greg.
like there was a
Terry
dude who was
King,
like very into
Greg.
like having dates on beers. He looked like Santa Claus.
Yeah, that would have been Greg Puckett.
Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg's beer reviews.
And then there was Terry K from the UK.
Yeah.
Me and Terry were good. He used to be on a lot of my shows, and I'd come on some of his. There's a lot of the old OGs that are gone, and Joe D was like the second or third wave, but he's always stuck around.
He's been around for a long time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like this week was the 811th episode.
Yeah, like we used to do Beer Dweebs United, and it had an entirely different cast, and it was all it was some of it was the first wave guys, some of it was the second wave guys. Like we had PA Brew News that does PA Outdoor Couple now.
Yeah.
We had Hoogly, we had Maxwell Star. Like there was a lot of guys that were involved in the Beer Dweebs United that we used to do, and it was the same core 5 or 6 of us with another like 6 people that would join here and there.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, Joe D was a guest once because I've had like I've had a lot of the American guys that are from the second and third wave on in time, but I haven't talked to him in a very long time, and it wasn't like we had a falling out or anything. It's just he wasn't in the circle of people I hung out with.
It'll be fun. Join up next week.
Not next week.
2 weeks.
Okay. Well, then 2 weeks after. Whatever it is, it'd be fun.
Well,
Anyway.
Patrick, good to have you.
Yeah, Patrick, have a good week. Stay safe. Be healthy.
Absolutely.
Where'd Brian go?
And
Brian's internet dropped, and I didn't realize it. So here's Brian.
Brian?
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Brian, I feel like you're the
Oh, my.
unsung hero. You're just kind of cruising around in the background. I'm
Yeah.
interested in
I
you,
need to-
Brian.
I need to.
But I need to get out of here, Brian. But Brian,
Yo,
do your thing. Assert yourself, Brian.
I'm trying.
yeah, if you can tone it down, Brian, that'd be
Honestly, fuck these guys. Like, Brian, take it
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
You're the boss, Brian.
One of these weeks, I'll be the noisy one.
Yeah. No,
I'm the
no.
mouthy
This week,
bastard. I know
right
that.
now. Right now. Tell James. Tell Jules. Tell fucking
If
Albino.
I had
right now.
if my computer
Say
crashed,
fuck
it would be
yourself.
loud.
This is my show now. And
Oh,
you do your fucking thing.
if only Brian had internet in that first world country, which is Ontario.
Brian, assert yourself. You're the boss now.
It-
Fuck these guys.
This is my computer. This is not the internet. This is my.
We love you
computer.
too, Patrick.
Well, I love you too.
Have a good night, Patrick.
Good night. Take her easy.
Take it easy, Patrick.
She's easy to take her twice.
Oh,
Hey, Chad, have I ever told you that like I'm a good man? Like I give half my wages to
Fuck,
You know,
charity.
Jules, don't try to do that shit.
And if
Get out of here. Go, Jules.
and if charity isn't working, I give it to Destiny.
what about Hope?
Brian, Brian. God damn it! Do we access Brian via carrier pigeon now?
Did he freeze again?
I bet you it's Bell.
Yeah, it's Brian's bell end. I don't know.
I bet you it's Bell itself claiming that he didn't pay his bill.
I remember.
Oh, Chad's on big screen.
No.
No.
I'm just playing with the different screens we can have. Like here, you guys are
Oh, I
gone.
like that.
Oh, we're all here, but we're all here, but there's
little
and
James.
then there's this one where we just see ourselves.
Oh,
This one makes
wow.
James look better because James is the only one with the upright.
Yeah, can we minimize James?
I like being upright. Actually,
Oh,
when you
now
had
Brian
when
is
you
in the
had me on the
background, but
previous-
there we go.
if you
Oh,
when you
he's-
had me on the previous thing, all three of us were the exact same size.
Brian's fucking 1987 Commodore 64 is kicking into.
Remember, it's his computer.
Oh, I thought he was referring to Brian being 1964 Commodore.
Do we have
Wow,
other
that little
choices?
swirly thing is just
Oh,
swirling.
we do. We have other. What's this one do? Oh, nothing. That takes us all out. Okay, there we go. We're back. Man, the StreamYard has evolved in all these years, and I have never played with any of the settings. So we're playing. Did any of you read the private message I sent?
No. How do
I
I
don't
read
think
that?
I even saw it. Like I said, it's microscopic on my phone. I don't have a computer screen to goggle at.
How did you send it, Chadwick?
On the side, you should have a thing that says private chat.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ooh.
I see one thing that says a message is there.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Don't read it out loud because it's been brought up in court before.
Yeah, you're all good.
Are you kidding?
Oh,
I love the second message, which is just an accurate factual description of the situation, Chad. That's all it is.
How the fuck do I get back to the home? Close, that's how. There we go. James has a brain, he's just a little slow.
Hi, Brian.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Brian.
Are you
Mate.
seeing him again? There you go.
fucking. It's my computer. It's so old.
What are you using, a Commodore
Internet
64
works
there, buddy?
everywhere else in the house.
It could be worse. He could be using a VIC-20.
What was that?
He asked if your computer was a Commodore 64.
He's frozen again.
Yep, I see that.
Oh
He
my
hasn't
god,
moved.
Brian, dude, it's 2025, buddy. It's not 1992.
No, you'd be talking dial up from 85.
Brian's
The BBS.
Brian's carrier
No, it's
pigeon
not.
from 1775.
Oh, his video doesn't work, but his sound is still going through.
Oh, good. So we got chatty
So-
cat.
So I know he says that it's his computer, but when he used to play on his cell phone in his backyard, this is the exact same way things would go.
Oh, fuck. Is that like when he was in Calgary a while ago?
No, he had better internet in Calgary.
Can we change Brian's name on the screen to buffering?
Buffering.
DPI buffering.
Buffering. Buffering.
DPI buffering.
Oh, that's gold.
He's
Yeah.
back. Hi, Brian.
So here's my speed test on my phone.
1 second, Brian. Let me
Okay.
full screen you. There you go.
There's my speed test on my phone.
Okay.
92.5 up, 29.5, or sorry, 92.5 down, 29.8 up.
And he's frozen again.
computer. Now,
He's showing the speed test and he's frozen. He's frozen the speed test.
You know, I thought when I was in the Arctic with my like 5 and 5, it was bad. But with 5 and 5, it worked out better.
Brian's frozen in the speed test.
Look, he's back.
Oh, that's gold. That is gold, Brian. You can't make this up.
Is the neighbor next door running a porn site?
This is why he's so quiet. He can't talk and move at the same time.
Yeah.
See, the only reason he can talk right now is he's covering his mouth. The camera doesn't know there's movement.
Your neighbor's running a porn site that's gobbling all the bandwidth.
Oh, that's gold. That's so funny.
Is he? He's gone.
and Brian's down. Brian's down. Everybody, Brian's down.
He's laughing so hard I'm crying. Oh my god.
You wouldn't think in 2025 somebody
speed test down. Speed test down.
Okay.
You wouldn't think in 2025 somebody is living in a major metropolis would
In
have
Ontario.
a city in Ontario, not like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Chad, that'd be like you and I having ultra high speed internet where we live.
Yeah, it would. You redneck hick farmer country bumpkin.
You know our idea of high speed internet here in Saskatchewan, and this is not a joke. SaskTel came out and installed my high speed internet, and they showed me what was in the box. There's dual modems.
I that shouldn't be a thing.
They're dual modems to make sure I have a high speed internet, and I'm 20 minutes outside of Regina. I'm like, are you fucking joking? 2 modems. So when I have internet problems, I have to unplug the whole fucking box, wait 15 seconds, plug it back in, and hope they boot up within about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, 1 second. I'm doing an Ookla test myself right now. Let's see what I have.
Now watch Chad freezes up and we'll lose everything.
Now again, I'm on Saskatchewan internet. Hi, Brian.
Oh, here comes Brian.
Yeah, I switched over to my cell phone.
Sounds a lot
wait,
better.
You can move and talk at the same time.
Yeah. I need a new computer.
Okay, so my download is 294.79 megabytes a second.
Yeah.
And my upload is 150.6.
Nice.
I live in Regina.
And I don't even know which network I'm using here because I got like 3 networks within the house.
Why do you have 3 networks?
Because I was lazy and didn't decide to erase some. I just connected stuff
Bullshit.
to the
You're
6
running
routers.
a porn site.
Maybe.
Hope this has nothing to do with Red Rockets.
I do need to get.
It has to do with the Saint Bernard laying on the floor over there and the Great Pyrenees who is passed out near the cat litter.
Oh.
Don't forget, I also have the 1 pound cat.
So since we're sitting here, I'm doing a speed test on the computer right now, and this is why it's shit. You should see the reading I'm getting. Not even 2 megabytes down.
But why?
Because it's a piece of shit computer.
So is this one.
No, like this is. This
Okay,
is
you
like.
guys have got to be doing better than me because I can't even get my fucking webcam to work for some reason. Telling me something else is running it.
Yeah, and I have 2 webcams running.
One of them on the regular albino rhino, the other one on the little one.
Nice.
I could have a third one on the over there.
If my
This is none of my business. Don't want to see that.
Maybe the Naughty Santa OnlyFans page has some stuff on it.
Has James seen those photos yet?
The boudoir session out in the middle of the tundra? I don't know.
Yeah.
with the F1.
You showed me about 5 or 6 photos, and I said I don't want to go any further. Logan was the one that was standing there staring, going, "Oh."
With the F-150 in the background.
Yep.
Yep. I went, "No, I don't need to see any further." And Logan was undecided, I think. No offense to Logan, but he's naive, and I love him, but he's like naive.
Well, that's cool that Patrick came back, eh?
Yes,
Yeah, I didn't
very.
know. We conversed if he would or not.
Yeah.
Just so YouTube, we love you, but yeah.